2. It'll be Dawson Park, Jake Hanley, Hunter Warren. 1 through 3 in the Kettleers lineup. Landon Beaver, Brady Christman, and Owen Payno in the middle. 1-2 pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. Nate Stern, the TCU kid, strikes out the first batter he faces in the first inning. Chase Kroberger, Ryan Taransky, and Will Plattner round out the starting 9 for the Kettleers.
Yeah, Nate Stern, that's who the Kets will get on the mound tonight for the Commodores. One of their best arms on the season so far. 2-0, 3 appearances, 2.19 ERA. He leads the Doors in strikeouts, and there's one right there.
Here's Jake Hanley, who leads the Kets with home runs, watching a fastball that misses up and away for ball 1. Hit a towering 2-run shot in the 4th inning against Chatham on Wednesday. Pitch misses low. 2-0 on Hanley. His team leading 3rd of the year. Hitting in at .239. Those 3 home runs and 7 runs batted in. 11 games for the DH. Getting the day off defensively. 2-0 pitch. Stern can't find the zone. Went to a changeup. It missed low. It's 3-0. No score. Top of the 1st inning. Guv Fuller Field. First time this summer. Falmouth and Cotuit. 3-0 pitch on the way. It will miss inside. Ball 4. So a 1-out walk for Jake Hanley.
Yeah, something we haven't really seen out of him. You could compare it to the efforts of Jesse DiMaggio against the Chatham Anglers just a couple days ago. Not the aggressive first pitch swing that we see out of him, but staying disciplined. Nate Stern throwing a couple of heaters towards him, and Hanley rewarded with the walk to first.
It brings up Hunter Warren, who's got the 4th best batting average on Cape this summer, .342. Only has 1 extra base hit. 4 runs batted in. Right-handed batter wiggles the bat. First pitch to him misses low, and it's 5 straight balls from the starter, Nate Stern. 20-year-old kid, 6'4", 215 pounds. Rising junior at Texas Christian University. Pitch is at the top of the zone for a called strike. Make it 1-1. These 2 teams will be going at it again tomorrow on 4th of July. It'll be at Lowell Park. 1-1 pitch is inside and down. Or in, pardon. 2-1. Kettleers have lost 3 games in a row. Falmouth has lost 4 games in a row. Guys, a streak has got to break today.
One team will take the win. Exciting to see it.
1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Big rip from Hunter Warren. And the count goes to 2-2. It was the Kettleers falling against Chatham just the other day, allowing 5 runs in the 7th inning. 8-5 the final. Warren spoils this pitch, a bouncing ball outside the first base bag. Falmouth with an 8-1 loss against YD. That was also on Wednesday. Two and two. Stern kicks and fires. Pitch is taken for strike 3. It's the 2nd strikeout of the inning. He painted the fastball in the outside corner. Warren jumping up, couldn't believe it, but he'll take with him out number 2.
This is kind of the up and down of a start for Stern so far this year. Last appearance against Orleans on the 27th, he was 4 2/3 innings pitched. Only gave up a run. It wasn't earned, but he walked 3 hitters. He struck out 5, so kind of dependent sometimes. He gets in some holes on the base on balls, but usually makes up for it with the strikeouts. You see that with Hunter Warren striking out looking.
Here's Landon Beaver, the right fielder, batting from the left side. Runner takes off from first, pitches a ball. Throw down from the catcher is not in time. I think it hit off the helmet of Jake Hanley. It's a stolen bag for him, first of the summer. And a runner in scoring position. It was the shortstop, Ryder Woodson, who couldn't get the tag down.
Yeah, more of that. Kets are dead last in the CCVL in stolen bases. That's just their 11th. The league lead, Harwich, has 52 of them.
On pace for well over 100. at this point, 17 games in. 1-0. This is hitting the air out to right field. Struck well. Slanker going back. He can't get it because it's gone. Over the wall, a 2-run homer for Landon Beaver. His first of the summer, and the Kets strike first in the first. It's 2-0.
That bit of disbelief was honest, to be frank. Landon Beaver jocking this one out to the right side, and the fence is so high here, Guv Fuller Field. It was a little bit misleading to see if it was really traveling the distance, and it absolutely did. Landon Beaver with the first one on the summer, first of his Kettleers career. He was here towards the end of last season, saw this Falmouth Commodores team, and gets to connect for the first time in 2026.
Here's Brady Christman checking his swing on a pitch in the zone for a strike. 3 straight games with a home run for the Kettleers after not hitting one for 11 games. Here's a little check swing foul ball. 0-2 to Christman. Defense for Falmouth in the outfield. Pearson Reebok, Fabio Peralta, Ben Slanker left to right. 2-0 Kets here in the first. Pitch misses low, and it's 1-2 on Christman. Infield, Braden Jeffries, Ryder Woodson, Ty Konis, Riley Jackson as Christman takes outside. Dallas Brooks doing the catching for Nate Stern. Already 2-0 Kettleers in the first inning. It was a 2-run homer that got him started on Wednesday. 2-2 pitch. Skips in the dirt. Ball 3. Count is full. 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch, hit hard on the ground, back up the middle. Second baseman Konis has it on a backhand, throws to first in time to end the inning. Cats get a couple of runs. The Landon Beaver 2-run homer, his first of the summer. Commodore is going to come up when we come back.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Jack Dahm, the head coach for the Falmouth Commodores, pencils in his starting 9 that looks like this. Fabio Peralta, the kid out of Miami, recruited by head coach Rob Cooper, leading off playing center field. Austin Malley, the DH, bats second. Braden Jeffries is the third baseman. He bats third. Ryder Woodson is the shortstop, doing the cleanup duties. Batting fifth is Dallas Brooks behind the plate. At second base, batting sixth is Ty Konis. Ben Slanker, the right fielder, bats seventh. Riley Jackson's at first. Pearson Reebok is in left. And the big, tall righty for the Cats, Jonathan Adelmann, is on the hill.
Yeah, Adelmann is his last start of the summer for Cotuit. If he gets one more strikeout, he'll beat his season high from last year in which he was an all-star, and he's been excellent on this season so far. Been a full-time starter for the Cats, coming in through one relief inning, and has been really good. Last appearance was against Orleans. He went 4 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, just 1 run allowed. 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. A guy who's going to be in the zone a lot, relies on that cutter and slider for the strikeout.
He's got some friends and family in attendance for the ball game as well. Some teammates at Bucknell on to support their boy. Here's Fabio Peralta, the center fielder for Falmouth. It's 2-0 Kettleers after the Landon Beaver home run in the top of the first. First pitch of the ball game to Peralta is sent in the air out to deep left center field. Chrisman moving over. He slides and he can't get it. It was in and out of his glove in left field. It'll be a double to lead off the ball game for Fabio Peralta.
A bit of a tough situation there. Adelmann dishing the first one out, and a big swing coming out of Fabio Peralta so far this season at .286. He's got one double to his name, so adds the second one overall. The Falmouth Commodores really struggling this season with the offensive pursuit. They rank 5th overall in batting average with the .231. Adelmann, one of the top arms in the league with one of the lower ERAs, looking to try and minimize damage there.
Here's Austin Maley, the DH. As Falmouth has already put itself in a position to get a run back on just one pitch. First pitch to Maley, misses high, 1-0. Maley out of Gateway Community College, going to be a junior. Had a really productive spring, having an even better summer. Adelmann working from the stretch, 1-0 pitch is a slider that misses outside. It's 2-0. .310 batting average in 13 games. He's knocked in 6 runners. He scored 6 himself, has Austin Maley. .2-0 pitch on the way. Right about chin height for ball 3. And Jonathan Adelmann fallen behind here. Not something that we've seen from him all that often. .3-0 pitch. Inside, ball 4. So a double to start the first inning, followed by a 4-pitch walk. And the Commodores have runners on first and second with nobody out.
Not something you see often from Jonathan Adelmann. He's just got 6 walks entering this ball game on the year. 3 walks in 11 innings pitched. I think the ambush on the first pitch from Peralta kind of startled Adelmann out of the zone that whole at-bat. Got to recenter with runners on first and second and nobody out.
Braden Jeffries takes outside the third baseman batting in the left-handed batter's box, 1-0. Another rising junior, California kid, but goes to Michigan. 1-0 is outside. That is 6 consecutive balls after the leadoff double from Fabio Peralta.
Yeah, now Will Plattner will take time and talk to his arm on the mound. Again, it's a really hot day at Guv Fuller Field. Temperatures at 90, 95, but it feels almost above 100 degrees here. So it's important to note that a long inning is not very good for your defense. So walks, being out of the zone, the ball is going to carry a little more. You saw it on the Landon Beaver homer in the top of the first. Got to find the zone and get out of the field quickly.
2 on, nobody out, bottom of the first inning. And Adelmann trying to protect a 2-0 lead. Here's the pitch on the way. Fastball bounced on the ground outside the bag at first. It'll be a foul ball, 2-1. Jeffries in his Cape Cod summer season debut was with Lacrosse Loggers in the Northwoods League last year. Playing in just his 3rd game as a Commodore this summer. He's off to a good start. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Fastball elevated. Jeffries chases. Count evens 2-2. 4 for 8 start for Jeffries. Doesn't have an extra base hit yet, but in those 2 games, he's thrown himself right into the mix, trying to continue a good streak to start the season. 2 balls, 2 strikes, nobody out. Pitch home. Changeup, tapped foul. Pretty good one from Jonathan Adelmann. But Jeffries just able to spoil it. He got underway today about 1 minute before 6 o'clock. And Liam, like you said, about 90 degrees here in Falmouth. 2-2 once more. Breaking ball to the back door that misses outside, and the count is full. So back-to-back batters with a 3-ball count against Jonathan Adelmann. Kettleers scoring 2 in the top of the first inning. Forced Nate Stern to throw 22 pitches. 3-2. Adelmann comes home, pitches tapped foul. Nice little battle being put together. There will be a 7th pitch of this at-bat. Adelmann's already thrown 12 pitches, only 5 strikes. Three and 2. Adelmann peeks back towards second, pitch home, fastball cranked in the air to left field. Christman running over towards the line, it'll slice foul. Pretty good turnout here at Guv Fuller Field despite the heat. Fans are showing up, guys.
It's always a big, exciting one right before 4th of July. It was flipped last year. Kettleers took on the Commodores at home on the 3rd, and then we had to travel all the way out here against Cape Cod traffic to get to Falmouth, and it's definitely not the result everyone was expecting.
3-2. Popped up foul again. The battle will continue.
That's that question to that one. Definitely not goable for anyone in the infield, but the lines down left and right, there's a lot of gravel, the high steel metal fence just right there, and the bleachers kind of coming just along the foul line. So it's a question of the outfielders if they really want to chase those.
3 balls and 2 strikes. Adelmann set at the belt. Runners are going to take off. Pitches low, ball 4. Good jumps from Peralta and Malley. It doesn't matter. The walk loads the bases with nobody out and Ryder Woodson coming up.
That's something you see often from Jonathan Adelmann, but an iffy start. 2 walks and the double. Again, going back to that first at-bat, Fabio Peralta ambushed the first pitch of the game for the Commodores offense. It's been an offense that has struggled, only put up 1 run back on Wednesday, and they had 8 hits. Just couldn't piece things together. Corners will play in, middle back. Need a double play right here.
Right-handed hitting shortstop Woodson takes low on a slider. Adelmann has yet to find his groove here in the first inning. Interesting looking park here at Guv Fuller Field. Liam, you and I were talking pregame, and we definitely had some thoughts about it. 1-0 pitch is right on the corner for a strike.
Yeah, it kind of feels like a mix of Sandlot, Summer Catch, whatever the case may be. It's an old-timey feel of a ballpark. Nice. But the chain link down the line, bullpens down the line as well in fair territory.
1-1 pitch. Woodson takes low. 2-1. The outfield wall or fence has almost mesh draped over it. Nearly the same color as the Kettleers uniforms. The maroon tops. 2-1. Swing and a miss. Adelmann got Woodson to chase, and the count is even 2-2. Good amount of seating here as well, all the way down the right field line. It's similar to Eldridge Park, out of Orleans down right field, except there are bleachers out there that could very much come into play. 2-2 with the bases loaded, nobody out. Adelmann from the stretch. Pitch is lined in the air to right field, carrying well. Beaver going back. He'll make the catch just in front of the wall. It'll be deep enough to score a run. Peralta trots on home from third. Up to third goes Maley. It's an RBI sac fly for Ryder Woodson. 2-1 the score with 1 out now in the first.
This ball's carrying today. It's evident that was a liner. Hit well the other way to right field, but Landon Beaver kind of positioned, it seemed like perfectly to start, kept getting pushed back farther and farther. Finally, just shy of the track, made the catch. 2-1, Commodores jump on the board and answer back in the bottom of the first.
For Ryder Woodson, just his second RBI on the summer. Here's Dallas Brooks, a very tall, left-handed hitting catcher taking a strike. He only 6 foot, but stands up just about every bit of that. Holds his hands way up high. 0-1 from Adelmann. Fastball in the air to left field, not hit deep. Christman charging hard. He's not going to get there. It drops in front of him, kind of in no man's land. And a base hit that allows Austin Malley to score and the Commodores to tie the game at 2 in the bottom of the first.
It's a really soft contact is something that I noticed from that. Coming down the middle. Brooks just taking a bit of a hack. His hands were up really high, like you said, Carson, and just took a whiff at it. Was able to put it up just over the head of Dawson Park, and Brady Kurtzman really having to run inward to make that play. There'll be a mound visit. Kevin Curtin will come out to talk to his righty. Just a interesting kind of setup there with the pop fly.
Both of these teams, it kind of feels like playing for their season right now on a losing streak of 4 games for the Commodores, of 3 games for the Cats, but an unbeaten streak of 4 games as well. It's been a little bit tough. The two sit towards the bottom of the West Division. Falmouth at 6-9-1, Cotuit 5-9-2. So an opportunity for some shifting depending on how things go here tonight. Loved the 2-0 start in the top of the first inning, but immediately the Commodores go double, walk, sac fly, single to tie the game at 2 as Ty Konis, the second baseman, digs in from the right side. Braden Jeffries leads off second base. Dallas Brooks leads off first. Only one out in the inning for Adelmann as he comes home, and a fastball's hit on a line into center field. That was hit well. That is down for a base hit. Kroberger's got it, and he gets it in quickly, holding everybody to just 90 feet of advancement, and the base is again loaded.
Commodores came to play in the bottom of the first. Not often do you see 2 tacked on in the top, and then right away an answer, and it was almost instantaneous. Fabio Peralta jumps on the first pitch. It's been a spew of productive baseball for Falmouth, and they've got a chance to take the lead with the bases loaded in a 2-2 ball game.
So Adelmann really trying to dig deep here, working on pitch number 24. Here it comes. Breaking ball in the dirt. Nice stop by Plattner. 1-0. Christman, Kroberger, Beaver in the outfield, left to right. Pano, Park, Warren, Taransky, third to first. Plattner and Adelmann, the battery, working together for the first time this summer. Slanker, the right fielder. Left-handed hitter takes low. 2-0. Slanker saw homer go over his head in the top of the first inning off the bat of Landon Beaver. Teammates with Kettleer, Tig Davis at Louisville. 2-0 is down the heart for a strike. Playing in his 16th game of the summer, batting just 182 with 1 home run and 4 runs batted in. Has K'd 23 times. Looking to put one in play here with the bases loaded and 1 out. 2-1 pitch is in the dirt, ball 3. So maybe the heat affecting Jonathan Adelmann. Was not at Fenway Day yesterday, wasn't traveling. Many of the pitchers don't. But trying to work through it all. Nowhere to put him, 3 balls and a strike. Pitch on the way. Tapped foul and the count is full. Three hits already in the inning for the Commodores. A double to lead it off by Fabio Peralta. He scored. And back-to-back singles by Brooks and Konis. Adelmann looking for one on the ground to Hunter Warren. At second. 3-2. Here's the pitch on the way. It is inside, ball 4. Jonathan Adelmann has walked in the go-ahead run here in the first inning.
Definitely see a little bit of frustration come out of Adelmann on that one. Plattner doing everything he can to bring it within the zone, and Get the call, not in your favor, bringing in the run. Adelmann kind of shaking his head and walking back up to the mound. He's still got a bases loaded situation, 1 out on the board. Commodores taking the lead 3-2.
Adelmann had never walked more than 2 batters in an outing this summer. He's already walked 3 in the first today. Riley Jackson, 8th batter of the inning, standing in, taking a pitch that gets to the backstop. Got away from Will Plattner. A run will come home to score. Braden Jeffries. And Dallas Brooks, it's 3-2, 4-2.
It's unfortunate. Jonathan Adelmann's had a frustrating start to his top of the first, and it looks like already Rob Cooper will head out and point to the bullpen. Just didn't have the stuff in his last start.
Rob Cooper is all the way out there on the mound and has taken the baseball from Adelmann, who records just 1 out, throwing 30 pitches and allowing 4 runs on 3 hits. We'll step aside through the pitching change.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazault & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, or gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazault Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazault.com. That's CAZEAULT.com.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Ryan Taransky, outfielder from the University of Cincinnati. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Well, still the first inning, and a lot sure has happened. Cats got 2 in the top of the first on Landon Beaver's first home run of the year, a 2-run shot out to right field. The Commodores pretty much instantly respond. Their first 3 base runners all reached, a double from Peralta, a walk from Malley, a walk from Jeffries, a sac fly from Woodson, then singles from both Brooks and Konis, set up the bases loaded walk for Ben Slanker, and with Jonathan Adelmann throwing just 1 ball to Riley Jackson, head coach Rob Cooper took the baseball from him and inserted Aaron England.
Aaron England, the 6'2", 220-pound lefty out of Louisville, had arguably the relief appearance of the season last outing against Harwich. He went 3 1/3 innings pitched, 2 hits, no runs allowed. That was a long relief situation as well, considering Alex Soteropoulos was removed from that game with an apparent injury. But now it's just a tough situation to enter the game into. Hot one here, could have gotten to Jonathan Adelmann, but it wasn't his best up. And a 4-2 ball game with runners on second and third.
Adelmann was not his best, like you said. Aaron England gonna need to be here with 2 runners still on. Ty Konis, the runner on third, Ben Slanker, the runner on first. They're both on the line of Jonathan Adelmann, whose book is not closed. But as of now, in just a third of an inning, 3 hits, 4 runs, but responsible for those 2 base runners, 3 walks, and no strikeouts for Jonathan Adelmann. 1-0 the count. Riley Jackson saw just 1 pitch from Adelmann. Now he's got to switch up the look completely with Aaron England. First pitch to the right-handed batter is popped up to center field. Struck pretty well. Going back, there's Kroberger. He'll camp under it in front of the wall to make the catch. Throw's going to go to third. Run is going to come home to score. The throw to the bag is just a little bit late. Another sac fly in the inning. A 5 spot in the inning for the Commodores.
It's definitely been a quiet season so far for the Commodores. They've been struggling to put bats at play to bring runs in. They actually lead the league with most strikeouts at bat. 174, and we haven't seen a single K yet, and it's still the first inning, believe it or not. It's been about 20 minutes since we got this game started, and they're taking full advantage of the first pitch look, sometimes taking the swing first time out, and it's been in their favor.
Pearson Reebok, number 9 hitter, batting here in the first inning, taking outside ball 1. Not the start the Kets were looking for, coming off a really fun day at Fenway yesterday. It's been a long stretch of baseball, getting towards the end, and the heat certainly a factor. 1-0 runs high, 2-0. On Wednesday, the Kets were playing their 6th game in 6 days. Today, 7th game in 8 days, but still yesterday a travel day. Wasn't completely a rest day as the 2-0 is fouled back over our heads. We're positioned just behind home plate, 15 steps or so to the left. Not a bad setup here at Guv Fuller Field. 5-2 the score in the bottom of the first inning. 2-1, swing and a miss. 2-2. Kets had a lead on Wednesday as well. Were unable to win the baseball game though. Troubles from the bullpen today, troubles from the starter. Rare troubles at that. 2-2 pitch with 2 outs is a slider that breaks down and outside to the lefty Reebok. The count is full. It's the 3rd full count of the inning for Kettleers pitching. 3-2. Spoiled. Off to the left and out of play.
It's only been a handful of situations where Cotuit Kettleers' starting pitcher has really struggled. Grady Bivens, Adam McKelvey. That's their first outings. Jonathan Adelmann definitely a surprise coming into today with a 1.08 ERA.
3-2 pitch is in the dirt, ball 4. There's going to be runners on the corners, 2 outs. That's the 4th walk issued by Kettleers pitching in this first inning.
It's a tough situation to enter the game for Aaron England, so can't blame him for walking a hitter, but now you've got runners on the corners with 2 down, and you get the out on the sacrifice fly. You really got to bear down right now and try to get the final out of the inning. Again, a hot day. Guys have been out in the field for almost 20, 25 minutes at this point. Got to get them off and into the dugout.
So with 2 outs and runners on the corners, Fabio Peralta digs in for the 2nd time in this inning, swings at the first pitch again, and on a couple of hops to the second baseman, Hunter Warren, he's able to flip over to first and end the inning. But, oh yeah, the damage, it was certainly done. 5 runs on 3 hits and 4 walks for the Commodores. They leave a couple on the bases. That's going to do it for the first inning, but Liam, you got to talk with J.J. Moran, who went 3 for 4 in that loss against Chatham. You got to catch up with him. We're going to hear what he had to say.
First pitch, moments away from Guv Fuller Field, alongside J.J. Moran. J.J., you're on a 5-game hitting streak right now, 3 for 4 in the last game against Chatham. Do you feel as good as you look out there?
Yeah, I definitely am feeling a lot more comfortable in the box, just kind of sticking with my process and knowing that it's going to keep showing up as long as I keep sticking with it.
We saw you hit one over the monster yesterday at Fenway Day. What did that feel like to be out there, and how was that for the guys and the culture?
That was awesome. That was a great opportunity that they blessed us with, and we're just really grateful that they let us go out there and do a little workout. That was probably my main goal, was trying to get one over the monster, but I'm glad I could do it.
You're not in the lineup.
Always great to get to catch up with J.J. Moran. Guys, his mentality is none other. It's pretty incredible how he carries himself.
Yeah, you see that quote towards the end of the interview, no excuses for our tiredness, for being hot out here. This is all about teamwork, working hard. He's been a guy who's such a vocal leader all season long and really provided a spark out of Stanford. He was a guy for them, third baseman, and all of a sudden things have been clicking. He had a slow start to the year, and it seems like everything's finally coming to fruition. I saw he talked with Coach Cooper the other day at Hyannis, and Coach Cooper was clearly emphasizing, you're a good player, man. You're a good player. And as a result of that, he's been working even harder, actually. And on a 5-game hitting streak, 3 for 4 on Wednesday at Chatham, everything coming to work.
He gets an off day today, but I'm sure we'll see him back soon. Here's Owen Pano to lead off. Ground ball to the right side. Big hop over the first baseman, Riley Jackson's glove. It is into right field.
Battle of the offenses today, taking a nice big hop, what looked like towards the cut of the grass, diving in for it. Ty Konis, who just tried to make the slide. It looked like it was going directly into his glove, and at the last second, just the packing of the dirt sends that ball over his head. Owen Pano getting things started early.
Hey, and first hit as a Ket, right? Get on the board, kid.
He is now 1 for 7. Now he goes. Here's Chase Kroberger taking low. Now it's time to go. Got to catch up with a few guys after Fenway Day yesterday, and the common theme was it was a blast. 1-0 from Nate Stern. Spun off the end of the bat. Foul. 1-1. 5-2 the score in the top of the second. A couple of the guys that I talked to, Jace Lee, Jesse DiMaggio, J.J. Moran. Jace Lee said the home run that he hit in batting practice was up there with one of the best feeling home runs he's ever had.
Well, you heard it as well. All those guys were trying to elevate to left field, get one over the monster.
1-1. Breaking ball, darts inside, 2-1. Pretty cool feeling for all of those guys. Really cool experience for us, and we were just sitting in the stands. 2-1 is up high, ball 3. 3 balls and a strike on the number 7 hitter, Chase Kroberger. (5-2) ball game in just the top of the second inning. Pano takes his lead off first base, not a big one. Stern comes home, the righty drops in a breaking ball that is in the dirt, ball 4. They appealed over to J.C. Fernandez, the first base umpire, but he did not go. 3-man crew tonight. Fernandez at first, Rick Force at third, and Jake Brickda behind the plate.
Give the Commodores a little taste of their own medicine. A hit to start off the inning, swinging at the first pitch. A walk, and runners move to first and second with nobody out.
Ryan Taransky coming up. Lefty swinging first baseman. Rests the bat on the shoulder as the pitch goes way high. 1-0. Taransky not great in the batting average department, but his role has certainly been bigger than just that. Playing in his 16th game, the .071 average. No extra base hits, only 3 runs batted in. But man, this guy can put up a good at-bat. 1-0 pitch is just a little low again. 2-0. It's that stuff right there, the plate discipline for Ryan Taransky. Brooke, 13 walks and 11 strikeouts.
Talk about a difference there. He also has the wheels. He's the fan favorite and also Coop favorite to throw in as a ghost runner or the pinch runner when needed.
2-0 with 2 men on. Pitch runs high. 3-0 on Ryan Taransky. So Nate Stern had to throw 22 pitches back in the first inning. He's working on his 10th in this inning, and there's nobody out. A leadoff single, then the walk. Chance for the Cats to cut back into the deficit. Rio pitch is there for a strike. We saw a little bit of fight from the Cats, trailing 8-3 going into the 8th inning. Got a couple of runs in the 8th inning, but that was all. The at-bats were good, however. That one misses outside, the ball 4. Back-to-back walks, bases are loaded in the second inning.
It's that change in energy. Kettleers are so used to that kind of factor. And how many games have we seen just in recent days, this 10-game stretch so far? The bases have been loaded. It's just up to who can bring in that first run opportunity. Will Plattner kicked things off pretty early in the season with that big double that we saw out of him just a couple of games ago. He's got 1 RBI. Could be the guy to put the ball in motion and get things going.
Will Plattner batting out of the number 9 spot after hitting second on Wednesday. Doing the catching in back-to-back ball games as he takes a breaking ball low in the dirt. A good spit for him. Plattner on the year, 3 for 12. Just his 5th game of the summer, Brooke, with that double that you mentioned. That was in his first game that he played against Brewster. 1-0. Fastball clanks off the catcher Brooks' glove, shoots towards the first base dugout, which houses the Commodores, but not far enough for the runner on third, Pano, to advance.
New ballpark, still trying to test out the backstop. There's a lot of room back there, about 15 feet, but the catcher Brooks just able to get a little bit of the leather on the baseball to keep it semi-close. Pano had to hold up at third base.
2-0 on Will Plattner with nobody out in the top of the second. Stern trying to hone back in. Pitch on the way. Fastball crushed foul. Back to the parking lot.
Fans, please refrain from chasing foul balls into the parking lot. Thank you very much.
You want to leave it right there. Don't go after it. Pano on third. Kroberger on second. Taransky on first. 2-1. Is in the dirt, scoots away again from Brooks, this time far enough for Pano to come on home. Run on the board for the Kettleers on the wild pitch. Good aggressive base running. Everyone moves up 90 feet.
Pano really set that one up well. You saw it on the first pass ball. Came out of the arm of Nate Stern. Pano chose to not go for it, like you said. Still trying to figure out the backstop of Pano taking full advantage, gets a stolen base. Have a day, kid.
Still 2 in scoring position. A 3-1 count. Pitch on the way is carved back to the screen. Plattner was on a fastball at the top of the zone. Could not quite get the barrel to it. And the count is full.
This is one of those days where new arms are going to come in the ball game a lot, especially with the long inning. Carson Murphy, the lefty in the bullpen, warming for the Commodores.
3-2 pitch. Stern from the stretch. Plattner with a drive out to left field. Struck well. Reebok going back, and he leaps. He won't make the catch. It's up against the base of the wall. Everyone had to wait and see. So Kroberger will just barely score. Taransky goes up to third, but it's an RBI double for the number 9 man, Will Plattner.
There you go. Bama pride right there, taking full advantage of a swing. He was patient, a 3-2 count. Fouling off a couple, getting familiar with what Nate Stern might be tossing out to him. The Kets, it's a battle of the offenses here today. Not the pitching duel, but the batting duel. And might see if this might be the end of Stern's time or if he's going to get a quick calm down.
It looks like Paul Evans, the pitching coach, going out there taking his time to get to the mound. 2 runs home in each of the first 2 innings for the Kettleers. Despite the deficit, the 1-run deficit, 5-4 the score, this is some signs of life for an offense that has kind of struggled recently.
And bouncing back. It's been back in fourth baseball. 2 in the top of the first for the Kets. 5 answered in the bottom for Falmouth. And then right back at you. Here's 2 more. 5-4 ball game. Kets crawling back. Runners on second and third. Nobody out. And it looks like Stern will stay in the ballgame.
First 4 batters have reached here in the second inning for the Kettleers. First 3 reached in the bottom of the first for the Commodores. And 6 of the first 7 for the Commodores in the bottom of the first. So Taransky off third, Plattner off second. Dawson Park takes in the dirt. This is a guy that you want to have up right now. Struck out in his first try against Stern, but he's kind of been a spark plug at the top of the order for the Kettleers this summer. Stern comes set at the belt, peering home. A deep breath from him. The righty fires. 1-0 pitch is at the knees for a strike. Park has led off multiple games with an extra base hit. Hitting in right now at 267. One and one. At just about hand height, and it's 2-1. Some really good at-bats from the Texas State transfer to LSU this upcoming year. Rocking the purple batting gloves and purple cleats. 2-1 pitch on the way. Fastball cranked back to the screen. It's 2-2.
Good fight out of Dawson Park. We've been seeing a bit of a hitting streak since that June 23rd game against Brewster where he was held 0-2. He's had a good amount of pitches seen from there. He's helped bring in a couple of guys over that 4-game stretch. 2
balls, 2 strikes, and nobody out in the second. Ket's trying to retake the lead. Pitch is popped up, foul, ground first base side. Riley Jackson moving over has to kind of avoid a group of Commodores that were hanging out at the end of the first base dugout. He does not run into any of them, but he does not catch the ball. That's tight living quarters here at Guv Fuller Field. You guys mentioned a little bit earlier, probably about 30 steps away from that first bag is the dugout, so really having to make some quick adjustments on the fly and not run over your potential players. First baseman Riley Jackson is playing in on the grass, shifted towards second base. The 2-2 pitch is a breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Dallas Brooks. Never had a chance of being a strike, and it is full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Once again in the second inning. Stern has already walked 3 batters after walking about 6 batters per 9 innings in the spring at TCU. When he does struggle, it's with the walk. 3-2 pitch is just inside. It's the 3rd walk of the inning. It's the 4th walk of the outing. And the bases again loaded for the Kettleers.
It's the right approach. Stern has thrown 46 pitches, and just 20 of them have been strikes. Handful of walks on the day already. Long inning for Stern, being patient at the plate, take a walk. Bases come loaded, and it looks like Commodores will turn to their bullpen as well.
Their head coach, Jack Dahm, is walking out there and taking the baseball from his starter, Nate Stern. So neither starter for either Cotuit or Falmouth able to get out of the second inning. And we're going to step aside through the pitching change. 5-4 the score. Bases still loaded. Nobody out for the Cats when we come back.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in the Cape League TV.
We've got the opposite of a pitching duel here at Guv Fuller Field. Not even an inning and a half done, already 9 runs scored, and both starters are out of the ball game. Nate Stern goes an inning plus, giving up 4 runs on the hook for all 3 runners on the bases. He turns it over to Carson Murphy, a right-handed junior out of Louisville, 5'10", 195-pounder.
At Carson Murphy, teammates with Kettleer, take Davis. A lot of Louisville on this roster. Take this, the only pitcher under 6 foot on the Commodores. What a stat to bring to today's game. 5'10", going up against Jake Hanley, who's 6'6", so what a height difference matchup. But college stats coming out of Louisville, 1 for 2, 16 appearances, 17 earned runs given up, a 5.96 ERA.
Jake Hanley swings at the first pitch and taps it foul behind home plate, 0-1. It was a good start for Nate Stern. He struck out Dawson Park to open up the ball game. Struck out a couple of batters in that first inning, but the 2-run homer by Landon Beaver. And then the struggles with command, had to throw 50 pitches to get through an inning plus before getting taken out. 0-1 pitch is a breaking ball that bends back towards the zone, had Hanley flinching out of the way of it, and Carson Murphy is ahead, no balls, 2 strikes.
So far this season, he's the only pitcher for the Commodores with 2 wins, 1 of 5 on the Cape.
0-2 is in the dirt, blocked nicely by Dallas Brooks, having to work towards his left to the right-handed batter's box, and it's 1-2. Jake Hanley walked and stole a base, also scored a run in the first. Left on a left matchup, Murphy just one of 2 lefties on the roster for Falmouth. 1-2, a breaking ball that jumps out of the hand a little bit, nearly hit Hanley, and it's 2-2. Bases are loaded, nobody is out in the second inning with 2 runs already home. 2-2 pitch, Hanley nubs it foul to the first base dugout.
I think there's some trouble with the shadows and the sun right now. The arm on the mound, Carson Murphy, is in the sun. Batter's box is in the sun. Everything in between is shaded.
I mean, even the front of the mound is in the shade. Hanley waves his bat over the plate. The 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got it past him. There's the first out of the second inning.
Feels like it took another 20 minutes to at least get to an out here. Jonathan Adelmann seeing a similar struggle, able to punch out relatively quickly that RBI sac fly to get things going with the 4th hole. We've seen pretty long first couple half innings to get things started here. We're already almost at 7. We haven't even made it through half of 2.
Here's Hunter Warren, who was one of 2 strikeout victims in the first inning against Nate Stern. Murphy's pitch home is rifled in the air out to deep right field. Slanker going back towards the wall, towards the line. He's looking up. It 1 hops off the wall. This is going to do some damage. Scoring from third is Taransky. Here comes Plattner to the plate. The throw bounces over the catcher, Dallas Brooks. In to score is Will Plattner. It's a 2-run double for Hunter Warren. And just like that, the Kets are back in front.
Hey, new ball game. Once again, getting a hole, 5-2, put 4 on in the top of the second. What a swing from Warren. He just stayed on the breaking ball, flicked it the other way to right field. Again, that ball's carrying, had some track back to the wall, slinker and right. Had no chance of getting to that one, and it 1 hops off the wall with the bases loaded. 2 runs come in to score, 6-5, Kets back on top.
Wasting no time getting on it on the first pitch. A 2-run double, his second double of the summer. Now Landon Beaver, left on left matchup, pitch home. It's swung on and hit on the ground to the third base side. It's the shortstop Woodson who gloves it, throws to first, not in time. Through the back door comes Dawson Park. Another run for the Kets. It's 7-5 on the RBI infield base knock for Landon Beaver. He's driven in 3 today.
What a change of pace, dare I say. The Fenway experience may have lightened up some offensive struggles for the Cotuit Kettleers coming into this game, leading the league in some of the more disappointing offensive stats overall, sitting bottom last in things like OPS and other numbers like that. Getting things going, Brady Chrisman with the chances we get really close to continuing the top of the order.
This is the 9th batter of the inning. Brady Chrisman rifles it deep to right field. Slanker going back. He's looking up. This one's gonna go. 2-run homer for Brady Chrisman. His first as a Ket. Oh, baby, what a second inning. 7 runs home.
Speechless. That's all I'll say. Brady Chrisman brings in his first home run of the season. Landon Beaver bringing in his first home run of the season. Take a couple swings at Fenway. It changes your perspective on the game. Just a completely different couple stretch of half innings to get things going. Chrisman just absolutely certain with the swing that he saw there. The pitch dealt from Carson. Murphy dishes that one. We've had back-to-back home runs sent towards right field.
Now Owen Pano, who led off this inning, and pardon, it's 8 runs in the inning. A 3-run homer for Brady Chrisman. RBIs 5, 6, and 7. Pano takes.
And Chrisman will now tie for the most RBIs on the team. I believe he's situated with Jake Hanley at 7.
It's been a messy scorebook. Pano went around on a pitch this time. 1 and 2. 10th batter of the inning, 8 of which have touched home plate. This is high. 2 and 2. Five hits, 8 runs in the second inning, and the Cats are up 10-5. This is hit hard on the ground to the shortstop, Ryder Woodson, who has to shuffle to his left, able to pick it up, throw to first, and retire Pano for the third and final out, or pardon, for the first out of the third inning. My goodness.
The heat is getting to us all. It's been a long stretch of play, but a good swing out of Pano, trying to get his second hit of the day. Second is a Cotuit Kettleer, and bats are just absolutely hot.
Chase Kroberger with 2 outs and a 10-5 lead. Batting for the second time, taking a strike. He walked and scored against Nate Stern. This is a little tapper to third, foul ball. Nothing in 2. We have not seen an offensive explosion like this for the Cats maybe all summer.
No, haven't. 2 homers already in the game. 4 consecutive hits, capitalizing on the walks.
3 extra base hits in this inning alone. For a while, it felt like the Cats went multiple games without 3 total extra base hits. Ball and 2 strikes on Kroberger, the 11th batter of this inning. The pitch misses high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of crooked numbers up there. 2 in the top of the first, 5 in the bottom of the first, 8 here in the top of the second. 2 and 2. Murphy's pitch misses outside, and the count is full.
Another good at-bat from a Cats hitter.
Carson Murphy just trying to get out of this second inning. 3-2 pitch is hooked down the left field line. Foul. First of 5 meetings this month between Falmouth and Cotuit has yet to disappoint. 3 and 2. Breaking ball misses high, had no chance. Second time this inning, Chase Kroberger's drawn ball 4. It's the 4th walk of the inning, 5th of the day, dished out by Commodore pitching, and this inning will continue. There will be a 12th batter.
Wow. 12 batters in 1 inning. The Cats hadn't hit around the lineup once this whole season, and they've got 12 hitters coming up. It's the expansion of at-bats, fouling off a couple, hitting the ball hard places, and being patient when needed. Here's a guy who's patient coming up.
It's Ryan Taransky, who, like you were alluding to, takes the first pitch for a strike. He walked on 5 pitches in the second. Earlier, that was against Nate Stern. Feels like everybody's hitting right now for the Cats. It'd be a good time for Taransky to get it going as well. He pops this one in the air to right field. It's not hit too deep. Ben Slanker moves over towards right center to make the catch. This time, the inning is over. But the Cats put up 8 runs on 5 hits. 3 of them go for extra bases. A 3-run homer for Brady Chrisman, his first as a Kettleer. It's 10-5 as we go to the last of the second at Guv Fuller Field.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettlers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Bottom of the second inning at Guv Fuller Field. This game started an hour ago, and we're just crawling to the bottom of the second. 10-5 is the score. Yeah, that's right, you heard me. 2 runs in the first for the Cats, 5 in the bottom of the first for the Commodores, 8 runs in the top of the second inning for Cotuit. They sent 12 men to the plate. An inning after, the Commodores sent 10 to the plate.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of statistically the bottom offenses on the Cape, and all of a sudden you come out and ambush 15 combined runs in just 3 frames on the scoreboard. Crazy how baseball works. Back out to the Hillheads there in England, and for the Cats, a quick inning would do wonders for them.
Yeah, you got to get the team off the field. Something that you were talking about kind of in that first inning, that long first inning. Swing and a miss by Austin Maley, number 2 hitter in this lineup. Walked, came around to score, was one of 4 walks issued by Kettleers pitching in the first frame. Already a messy scorebook, trying to navigate through it all. 0-1. England misses just up and away. 1-1. We've seen the Kettleers break out for 10+ a couple of times here in the past week. Hopefully a sign of things to come the rest of the summer. 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside. Jake Brickta made sure that everyone in the ballpark knew it.
Yeah, he seemingly has a tight zone tonight as well. Clear on where the pitches are missing. It's been in favor of the hitters, definitely.
2-1. This misses high. 3-1. Can't walk the leadoff guy. Not after the inning that you just had offensively.
Especially with 5 walks already for Ket's pitching staff.
3-1 is sent back to the screen. The count will go full. And coming in, 2 teams with the fewest home runs on the Cape. So far, we've seen 3 combined. Pardon, 2 combined. Both for the Cats. 3-2 pitch is high ball 4. Second time, Malley's drawn a walk.
He's currently just coming off a 5-game on-base streak that ended just over a week ago. 10-game on-base streak, longest on the team just before that. He knows how to work the count. Added his first stolen base of the game back in the first inning. 6 walks make that 8 on the day.
Braden Jeffries, left-handed hitting third baseman, swings at the first one, softly lines it on the ground to the third baseman, Pano, who has some trouble with it. Had a whole lot of spin to allow everybody to reach. It was a soft line drive that made it about 65, maybe 70 feet towards the third base bag, and Pano couldn't control it. We'll see how they score this. It's going to be an error.
That's the way it's been working for hitters at the plate. Just kind of fisted off the hands to Pano, playing third base for the first time as a Ket, and a blunder. He couldn't get out of his glove. Kind of high grass on the infield at Guv Fuller Field. Got to come charge the ball.
So now Ryder Woodson. Pitch misses high to him. 1-0. Woodson had an RBI on a sacrifice to the right field wall. Sent Beaver all the way back there. Thought it could have been over the wall. Would have been a grand slam, but settles for the RBI. 10-5 the score in the bottom of the second inning. Pitch on the way. Misses high. 2-0. Woodson, a rising junior from Mississippi State. Soon to be teammates with Brady Christman. Here's the pitch. At the knees, a strike. Nice bounce back. Pitch from Aaron England, who's thrown 19 pitches, 9 of which have been strikes. 2 balls and a strike. Runners on first and second. Nobody out in the second. England will spin off the back of the mound. Just half-hearted attempt throw back to second base where Hunter Warren was not covering. Pitchers, every pitcher has struggled in this game. Trying to piece together some outs because there's a long way to go. 2-1. England fires. Pitch is swung on and missed. Ryder Woodson chased the fastball at the top of the zone. Maybe even out of it. A strikeout, a ground ball, something of the sorts here would play for Aaron England. The southpaw has been great in high leverage situations this year. 2-2 is swung on and missed for strike 3. So first strikeout for Aaron England. It's out number 1 in the second inning.
First strikeout for a Kettleers pitcher today. England elevates with the fastball and blows it by the bat of Ryder Woodson. It's a big punch out, especially with runners on first and second. Now you're 1 pitch away. 1 pitch from getting the Kets back in the dugout for a blank on the scoreboard, something that can't be said for either team.
And you've got a lefty in the batter's box, Dallas Brooks. First pitch on the way. Just off the outside, 1-0. The starter for the Kets, Jonathan Adelmann, got just 1 out. Gave up 3 hits, 5 earned runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. Not his best stuff, to say the least, in what could be his last appearance as a Kettleer. As Adelmann spins off the back of the mound and flips one to Dawson Park, who does not apply a tag. Adelmann, so incredible last year, was so incredible all summer until today. 1-0 pitch is in the dirt. 2-0. A leadoff walk from Austin Malley. Braden Jeffries reached on an error by the third baseman Owen Pano. Ryder Woodson struck out swinging. 2-0. Here's the pitch. Check swing on a pitch that was called a strike anyway. 2-1. Playing in games like these in the heat, they're always interesting. 2-1. Misses, but it was, or looked to be, in the same spot as the pitch before.
It's a well balance, right? Pitchers feel a lot looser on the mound, usually throw harder, but the ball carries more, and when you're out there for a while, it's tough to bounce back.
The sun is starting to set, but the temperature really hasn't dropped as the 3-1 is swung on and missed. Tardy on a heater was Brooks. Still mid-80s right now. Sun not beaming down, so it doesn't feel that bad.
Last year's hottest game would be the first time the Kettleers faced off at Brewster. It was 97 degrees that day coming into play.
3-2. Pitch is just off the outside for ball 4. Bases are loaded. It's the 6th walk by Kets pitching. And Rob Cooper, the rest of the coaching staff for the Kets in that third base dugout are really letting home plate umpire Jake Brickda hear their opinion.
It's never for a coach wanted for a tight strike zone for their arms, but especially today in the heat.
Tykonis, the second baseman, takes tight a fastball, 1-0. Konis singled and scored a run in the first inning. A 10-5 ball game right now. It's time is called. Dawson Park is going out there all alone to talk with Aaron England.
Maybe seeing something on the second base bag, a little pep talk for his guy on the hill.
Back on the rubber, he's going to be working from the stretch here. Right-handed batter, Tykonis. Bases loaded, pitch on the way, and a line drive to right field. Landon Beaver moving over and in. He dives, he can't get it. It's going to trickle all the way to the wall. It's going to clear the bases as well. Malley scored from third, Jeffries from first. Dallas Brooks is in, and all the way up to third base is Tykonis with the bases clearing triple.
Just the change of pace so far offensively for both teams has just been absolutely surprising, breathtaking, any sort of adjective you want to use to describe that one. Konis has cleared it towards the right side, and that's been kind of where guys have been shooting. They want to put a ball in play. Beaver pulled really more towards left center field in that situation, having to go and make the diving play. Couldn't field it, had to get himself back up, chase after that ball. Took a while to get back over into the glove of Ryan Taransky. Allowed Konis to go all the way around to third, getting every batter in front of him, getting the windmill to get going. Malley, Jeffries, he also had Brooks going around. So now, score 10-8, a lot closer than what it was just a moment ago.
Now 14 runs batted in for Tykonis.
This is starting to look like a football score.
It's getting there. 10-8. Cotuit still leading. Pitch to Ben Slinker, the right fielder, is in the dirt, 1-0. 2 in the top of the first for the Cats, 5 in the bottom of the first for Commodores, 8 in the top of the second, 3 so far in the bottom. Here's a strike to Slinker, 1-1. We got underway at 5:59. It is 7-11. And we're in the bottom of the second inning with just 1 out. 1-1. Breaking ball misses outside, 2-1. Nobody's warming for the Kettleers right now. Nobody for the Commodores either. England, the lefty, set and ready. Pitch home. Popped up over our heads. 2-2. Inning started with a walk, then an error, a strikeout, another walk, then that bases clearing triple. Two is hitting the air a ton to right field. Beaver going back. This game's tied. 2-run homer, Ben Slinker. 10-10 in the second.
Wow. Wow. I mean, this game has been all offense and really nothing else. 10-10 in the bottom of the second with 1 out. Never seen anything like it, especially this season. Either team in offensive performance. Only other one that you could kind of peg up with that is Chatham at Lowell Park, where they put up 17, but it's both teams today. It's something that is almost unthinkable in baseball, especially with such high-level arms on the mound, but that one was crushed to right field. No doubt about it off the bat of Slinker.
Now Riley Jackson, bases cleared and 1 out. Pitches inside.
Well, and last season, the most offensive production that the Cotuit Kettleers had was a 19-3 win over Brewster. They lost to Wareham the next day, 16-9. So it's been a lot of swings, but never anything this close for the Cats.
Fouled back to the screen, 1-1. I don't think I've ever seen a baseball game like this, actually. In my 22 years of life.
It is pretty incredible. It is. Especially in the heat, you kind of thought hitters were going to come out lethargic, at-bats were going to be slow, game was going to be slow. It's been all offense.
1-1. Breaking ball way high. 2-1 from England. Is in and out of Plattner's glove. It's 3-1.
And closer to the top of the order. Austin Malley debating if I have to split my innings in half at this point. My scorebook.
Yeah, need some outs. Need some outs or it's going to get ugly. 3-1. England home. Fastball is hit down the line at third, a foul ball, I guess.
It ricocheted off the leg of Rick Force at third base. He was positioned well. Skipped just to the left side if you're facing home plate of the third base bag.
These two teams are going to have to go at it again tomorrow on 4th of July. I'm going to make a prediction.
Let's hear it.
It's going to be a 1-0 game.
That would be fitting, right? Yeah.
We'll see. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and out in the bottom of the second. England looking for the put-away pitch as this is flared off the hands towards right field, falling in for a base knock. Another hit. It's the 12th of this ball game. Comes with 1 out in the second with 5 runs already home in the inning.
I don't know what it is about right center field and also the right half. What we can see, but the batters have been finding that area on practically every single hit so far this game. A couple to the left. It's been drifting to the right. The wind is actually blowing towards that direction, but the gusts aren't that heavy. It's taking full advantage, especially those lefty batters.
There's Pearson Reebok, a lefty, also a Baylor legend. Our very own Joe Pratt, shout out. Go Bears.
I think what you're getting at, though, Brooke, is every hit is falling, it feels like. Anything off the bat is finding grass, which is a hard thing to do in baseball.
2 offenses that kind of needed a game like this. First pitch to Reebok, swung on and missed. Ketts towards the bottom of the league in terms of batting average coming into today. Falmouth right in the middle, 5 or 6 spot. But this game is going to help both of those teams' stat lines. England will throw over again, no tag by the first baseman Taransky. 10-10, we're tied in the second inning. England backs off the mound, kind of resets before coming set. 0-1, high. Reebok, the left fielder, reached on a walk in the first inning. Was one of 2 that the Commodores left on the bases. All a part of a 5-run first. Working on a 5-run second. Aaron England comes home with the pitch. And it hit him. Hit Reebok right on the unprotected elbow.
89-mile-an-hour ball to the elbow. He's taking it like a champ, though. Trotting on over to first base, and Lind tossing the ball between his mitt, looking around, getting a feel. Rob Cooper take to the mound.
This is most likely going to be a pitching change. I think England was kind of feeling at his left arm as well.
England has thrown 42 pitches in 1 inning of work. He's been out on the mound for a long time. Had to face 3 batters in the first. Whole lot more than that here in his second. Pitching change, Ryan Buckler coming in. Trying to keep this thing tied when we come back. 10.
Boston Hand & Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cats fans, this is Adam McKelvey, left-handed pitcher from Georgia Tech. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Well, it's Ryan Buckler, the pitcher, on for the Kettleers. Already the third arm used in an inning and a third. Cats have given up 10 runs. Jonathan Adelmann got just 1 out. Aaron England gets 4 outs in relief. And now you're going to need Big Game Buck to step up and probably eat some innings here.
Big Game Buck is definitely the descriptor we could use after watching his performance against YD. Coming in, also Brewster too, that 4-4 tie coming in. 1 1/3 innings pitched, 0 runs, 0 hits, 0 walks, 0 Ks, but was able to bring things back in to keep it at a tie range against Brewster in that 6-0 loss. Tossed 1 pitch to get the 1 out. Came in, and he's been dealing a little bit with the ERA troubles. His first game of the season came in an 11-8 loss. He's credited with that loss, 4 hits, 5 runs given up to start with the 45 ERA. After 4 games of work for the Kettleers so far this season, he's down to a 9.95. He tossed a season-high 50 pitches against YD in a 5-0 loss just a handful of days ago. He's been a consistent arm out of the bullpen, and across the past 2 games, I would say, he's shown that he can deal some damage, minimize that damage when he comes in out of the bullpen. He was one of the best pitchers out of relief for the Cotuit Kettleers last season, earning co-pitcher of the year alongside starter Peyton Manka. He knows what he's made of. It's just a tight situation. You got a couple guys on out of relief from Aaron England. England will still be responsible for the fate of those 2 on the mound, but Ryan Buckler doing everything he can with 1 out on the board.
Buckler was great last time against YD. Went 3 2/3 in relief, struck out 5. He's got Fabio Peralta, the center fielder, the leadoff hitter, and the 9th batter in this 2nd inning. Runners on first and second, just 1 out. Peralta takes a strike. More of that. First pitch strike, I don't believe it.
Still trying to organize my book around a little bit. We're practically almost at the top of the order. Buckler starting things off, 75-mile-an-hour fastball to get things going. Strike 1, that's a good start.
Brooke, it is, it's getting messy. 0-1 pitch, outside, ball 1. So back-to-back innings in which the Commodores send at least 9 men to the plate. 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball bounced on the ground to Hunter Warren at second base. Quick turn to second for 1. That's all they're going to get. Snap throw back to third, but back safely is Riley Jackson. Pearson Reebok cut down at second base. Peralta reaches on the fielder's choice. Runners on the corners, and now 2 outs.
Hunter Warren, my opinion, was smart to make the quick hesitation, the quick stop. You've got a guy on third ready to roll should that play over to first not be there in time. Taransky solid with the glove. It's one of those high-stress, anything can happen kind of games today. You don't want a ball to roll all the way to the dugout, have to eat up on the run.
10-10 tie in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Buckler will fire back to first base where Peralta dives head first into the bag. Austin Malley led off this inning with a walk. It was one of 5 runs to come home and score. First pitch to him is a strike. This would be quite the long game if we continue the pace that we're at right now.
Could see us, hopefully they would call it after a certain point. Not sure on the rules if there's a limit. Buckler tosses back to first, not in time. Have to reach out to our league officials and see if they would call it after a certain point. You're still in the 2nd, almost having 2 hours to your name at this point.
0-1 from the righty Buckler. A fastball hit in the air to center field, not too deep. Kroberger started in, actually. Now he's going back. He'll reach up, make the catch, And oh boy, the inning is finally over. 5 runs come home for the Commodores. They're able to retie the game at 10. We've played 2 innings. We'll go to the 3rd here on Cape League TV. Boston Hand to Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jesse DiMaggio. I'm a catcher. This is your home for Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park on the road right here on Cape League TV.
20 combined runs through 2 complete innings. It's been that kind of ball game. 2 in the top of the first, 8 in the top of the second for the Cats, 5 in each of the 2 innings of work for Falmouth. Cats and Commodores tied at 10, first of 5 meetings in the month of July. They'll meet again tomorrow as Will Plattner, Dawson Park, Jake Hanley, all scheduled to bat. It's still Carson Murphy on the hill for the Commodores.
If this is a teaser for the next 4 matchups between these 2 teams, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. This has been a game. At least we made it to the 3rd. We're here, 10-10 ball game. Wow.
Wow is right. Ket sent 12 men to the plate in the second. Will Plattner leading off the 3rd will take strike 1. A lot of runs. 12 hits. 1 error for the Cats. It was a costly one. Pitch to Pano is in the dirt, able to lay off 1-1. I mean, you think about when Braden Jeffries was up in the 2nd inning and a man on first base, grounds one softly to Owen Pano, he can't handle it. He turns that double play, who knows what happens. 1-1. Plattner slaps it foul, first base side, 1-2.
There's a lot of shifts like that as well. Like diving play in left field by Brady Chrisman on the first pitch of the game,
right
off the bat of Fabio Peralta. And what if he catches that? Now you got 1 down, all of a sudden Adelmann's feeling some confidence.
1-2. Plattner hits this hard, but on the ground right to Ty Konis at second base. Didn't have to move at all, backed up maybe a little bit. It's 4-3 to start inning number 3. It'll send the Cats to the top of their lineup. Dawson Park has walked, scored a run, and struck out. Both of his at-bats coming off the righty Nate Stern, who went just 1+ innings, gave up 3 hits, 7 earned runs, 4 walks, 2 Ks. First pitch to Park from Murphy is low. A 1 out, top of the 3rd inning in a 10-10 game. Murphy home, breaking ball hit Dawson Park on the foot. He'll reach base for the 2nd time in this ball game.
Second hit by pitch scenario in today's matchup between these 2 teams. Aaron England giving up 1 too long ago to set up Pearson Reebok before he was tossed out at second. Dawson Park getting himself situated out there on first. He does have the team high in stolen bases. Brady Chrisman nipping at the heels there on that situation. Dawson Park could be an eye to keep on for Carson Murphy.
Here's Jake Hanley, big, powerful left-handed bat getting his 2nd crack against Carson Murphy. He'll have to wait as Murphy picks over to first where Dawson Park was not running. Park's got good wheels. He's 3 of 4 on stolen base attempts this year. Decent sized lead off the bag, not going. First pitch to Hanley, swung on and missed. Hanley with a big 2-run homer on Wednesday against Chatham was all for naught as the Cats lost the game. Pitch this time swung on and missed, strike 2. Hanley at times struggles with the strikeout. In 46 at-bats has punched out 15, make it 16 times after his strikeout in the second. Down in the count, 0-2, another check to first. Oh, 2 is rifled in the air to left center field. Peralta going back, kind of meeting the wall, making the catch. 2 down in the third inning. Hanley gave it a good ride.
Good swing on it. That was a good adjustment. He's kind of been pulling off the baseball the first 2 at-bats today. And on the third one, he comes up and has an opposite field approach. Fires one to left center, but Peralta is positioned well.
We are an out away from our first scoreless frame of the ball game in the top of the third, as Hunter Warren digs in a 2-run double for him last time. Breaking ball misses outside. Already 5 pitchers used by both teams. 5 combined pitchers, I should say. Runner on first, Dawson Park, after he was hit. 2 outs in the top of the third, and another throw over to the bag. Dawson Park has shown 0 interest in trying to take second base. He's been back standing every single time. Pitch on the way. Warren spoils it. That one is back to the parking lot. Out of play to the right. Subtle breeze here at Guv Fuller Field. Nothing too crazy. Blowing 2 out to center field in the ever so slightest. Sun starting to set as well. 7:30 local time. 1-1 pitch. Warren hits it on the ground to the first base side. It gets through past Konis and Jackson into right field. Being held at second is Dawson Park. He had to kind of wait up for that one to sneak by him. It's a 2-out base knock for Hunter Warren, his second of the day.
Talk about a guy coming to play on the Cape. Already entered this ball game 4th in batting average. Got 2 hits today. The numbers spoke for themselves at Wright State, which is what warranted him to be able to transfer to NC State this next season. But sometimes difficult to translate to the Cape, and Warren has been rewriting that narrative. Another hit the opposite way.
Here's Landon Beaver with 2 men on and 2 outs in the inning. Taking high, ball 1. Already been a really productive day for Beaver. 2-run homer got things started for the Cats in the first, and then an RBI single in the second. He also came around to score one of 8 Kettleers runs. 1-0 pitch is a breaking ball that clips the outside corner for a strike. Evens things up 1-1. Park the runner off second, Warren the runner off first. Cason Murphy looking for the first scoreless inning of this ballgame. 1-1 home. Tipped in and out of Dallas Cook's glove. It's 1-2. One-two pitch. Breaking ball in the air to center field. Peralta going back. He's still going back, but he'll have room to make the catch and end the inning. 3 outs without a run for the first time tonight. The Cats do leave a couple on the bases. To the bottom of the third we go. A 10-10 tie on Cape League TV.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group, protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
10-10 tie, bottom of the third inning on the way. Kettleers and Commodores. It's been one of those games as Ryan Buckler goes back to work after recording the final 2 outs of the second inning. He's the third pitcher to be used by Rob Cooper tonight. Jonathan and Adelmann and Aaron England did not have their best stuff, getting up a combined 10 runs. It'll be Braden Jeffries, Ryder Woodson, and Dallas Brooks, and a really good opportunity here, guys, for Ryan Buckler.
Absolutely. Part of his strong suit has been the command. Finding the zone. When he struggled, it's been the hits he's allowed. Today the ball was carrying. The Commodores clearly hitting well with 10 runs on the scoreboard, but what stood out the most is the free passes awarded by the Kettleers. Just unwarranted walks. It was 3 for each pitcher previous to Buckler. Adelmann had 3 and only recorded 1 out in 1 inning for England. He walked 3 as well. Buckler can stay consistent in the zone. Good things to come.
The Commodores have sent 9 or more batters to the plate in back-to-back innings. In fact, 10 in each of the first 2. Braden Jeffries, the third baseman, left-handed batter, digs in, swings at the first pitch, lines it right to the shortstop, Dawson Park, who climbs the ladder to make the catch. 1 pitch, 1 out. More of that for Ryan Buckler.
It's a big philosophy here with the Falmouth Commodores. Head coach Jack Dahm really emphasizing that hitters only swing at pitches in the zone and that they're on the fastball. So you'll see the Commodores taking a lot of hits as best as they can, and they've been successful so far when tracking that fastball. Ryan Buckler might have to start turning to his pitch mix a little bit more.
Ryan Buckler does offer some good breaking balls that keep batters off balances. Here's a bouncing ball off the bat of Ryder Wilson right to the shortstop Dawson Park, who takes care of out number 2. 2 pitches and 2 outs here in the bottom of the third.
Yeah, took the words out of my mouth. 2 pitches, 2 outs. 2 long innings in the first and second. What could be better to start the bottom of the third than 2 pitches and 2 outs? Productive for Buckler.
Will we see 3 pitches, 3 outs? Doesn't happen all that often.
I would assume not, no.
I think Dallas Brooks is going to have the most red light potentially of all time right here. Let's see. Righty Buckler is set from the stretch with no one on. Take slow. Got to get it in the zone there. Give him a at least tempt him.
No, that was a take all the way.
A changeup and a curveball for Buckler, both really effective against YD last time out. On a good dosage of heaters here. Another one misses inside. It's 2-0. Not going to light up the radar gun much. Low 90s fastball. But he does a nice job with the breaking balls. And when he has command of them, we can see him go 3+ innings of relief. Behind here, 2 balls, no strikes to the catcher, Dallas Brooks. Pitch home is a breaking ball that darts to the back foot of Brooks. It's 3-0. Pitch. A called strike at the knees. Other action around the Cape right now. Top 9. Harwich and Brewster. Harwich with a 2-1 lead. Bourne beating Wareham 5-2 in the 5th. Wareham has really struggled. They're 3-13 as the 3-1 pitch is popped up, foul out of play. The best team in the league continues to roll. A 17-1 run rule victory over Hyannis. YD improves to 15-1. Also got a tie mixed in there.
Kevin Takeuchi hit a homer off of Sax Madsen
Wow.
tonight. USC on USC crime.
Wow. 3-2 pitch here is popped up on the infield. Calling for it is Dawson Park. Dawson Park makes all 3 outs in this third inning, and Ryan Buckler spins a 1-2-3. First time we've seen that tonight. We've played 3 here at Guv Fuller Field. We're tied at 10, and I'm going to be passing it to Liam Ervin when we come back.
Adelmann Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Adelmann Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Adelmann Equipment online at albannequipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
A scorcher at Guv Fuller Field, and the bats have been hot up until the third. 10-10 the score, top of the fourth. Thanks for joining us at Guv Fuller Field. Alongside Brooke Killgore, I'm Liam Ervin. Back out on the mound is Cason Murphy, the lefty out of Louisville, in a game that's had nothing but offense. Finally, 2 zeros put up on the board in the third, Brooke.
Yeah, you take full advantage of what was an insane 2 first innings. Cason Murphy coming out back in the third. It was a little bit of a tight one. He was able to force the ground out 4-3 play to get things started with Will Plattner. Gave up the hit by pitch to Dawson Park, something Cotuit is on the flip side has taken full advantage of hit batters. Jake Hanley with 2 strikes and then flew out to center field. Hunter Warren, though, was getting ready to deal some damage, a first base single, getting himself there before the flyout forced by Landon Beaver.
First pitch to Chrisman, up and out for ball 1. Brady's had quite the day already in his 2 plate appearances. He grounded out his first time, but hit his first homer of 26. The 1-0. Slashed on the ground to the third baseman. It'll hook fair, says the third base umpire, Rick Force. On to second base, heads Chrisman, and he'll be in there standing. The ball rolls all the way down the corner into the bullpen almost for the left fielder Reebok. That was a close play down the line, and the third base umpire, Rick Force, was all over it. Calls it a fair ball, the second extra base hit of the day for Brady Chrisman.
There you go, Brady. Bit of a turnaround season coming into today. 5 for 30, 167 on the batting average. He only had 1 double going in today, but no home runs as well. Able to add 1 to each tally there. He's lethal on the base paths, though. 2 stolen bases coming into today. They tossed a lot over to Dawson Park when he was at first, so something to keep an eye on. But Brady Chrisman really forcing Braden Jeffries, the third baseman, to slide on his opposite on that right side leg. He would go down trying to make the play, and it would just roll fair. A little bit hard to see from our angle as the left field side is cut just a little bit farther to the left. The dugout kind of sticking out just in front of it, but full trust in the call from third base umpire Rick Force. Brady Chrisman on second.
Jack Dahm came out to talk to the umpire crew. That's the field manager for the Commodores. Had a chat. He thought that ball was foul. Off the bat, it did look foul. But Rick Force had the best view in the house and called it a fair ball. Leadoff double to start the top of the fourth, and it's Owen Pano due up next for the Kets. Pitch from Murphy. Inside, clips the zone, strike 1.
Talk about a day for Brady Chrisman. How about Owen Pano getting his first hit as a Cotuit Kettleer back in that long second inning stretch?
Murphy set Chrisman off second. Fires. Loops the breaking ball into the zone. Strike 2. Temperature today coming in was 90 degrees. Feels above 100. Finally, the sun is setting, and the lights have flickered on at Guv Fuller Field. The 0-2 pitch. slashed on the ground to the first baseman, Jackson. He'll field and flip. Close play at the bag, race, and stepping on it and out is the pitcher Murphy. He was kind of off the bag when Jackson flipped it to him, but he found it just in time before Pano could step on it. Runner moves to third base with one out.
Murphy really turning on the wheels there. Maybe not the tallest pitcher ever, but he makes up for it in speed. Riley Jackson having to extend himself to make that play. A nice little toss-up, and Murphy just had him beat.
Chase Kroberger with the runner on third base takes strike one. Kroberger entering today was hitting 143, 1 for 7. He's 0 for 0 today with 2 walks and a run scored. 0-1 home. Hit high in the sky down the first baseline. Chasing over is Jackson. Plenty of foul room, and no Commodore will catch up to it. Jackson and the right fielder Slinker were both on a dead sprint down the first baseline, and it just got out of the reach of both of them.
It's the one sliver of Guv Fuller Field right now with some amount of sunlight on top of it. Got your bullpen standing dangerously close there. An arm is actually currently warming up, a lefty out of the pen. You're racing for it. It's over the top of your head. The sun is just directly in their eyes.
Murphy winds, deals, misses inside. 1 ball and 2 strikes to the 7-hitter in the Ketts lineup. Chrisman off third. He doubled to start off the inning. Infield plays in at the cut of the grass. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Nasty breaking ball from Carson Murphy, and he punches out his second of the day to get the second out of the top of the 4th.
It's been very limited strikeouts in today's game. You bring up guys who seen about 5 average per game that they're facing in. Jonathan Adelmann being one of those few examples in today. Take a look at how the Falmouth Commodore pitching staff is doing, and they've got about 4 on the day between the 2 of them. So even split between Stern and Murphy. Looking to add a couple more.
Taransky flashing bunt, laying it down, but it's fouled on the third baseline. Taransky has struggled to place bunts down. He's had 2 chances, both in extra innings for the Ketts, to try and find a bunt in fair territory, and he hasn't done it. That time with 2 outs, he tried to push one down the third baseline, and it's just a strike. The 0-1 takes outside for ball 1. Count evens up. Taransky walked and flew out to the right fielder Slinker. Chrisman still on third base. 10-10 the score in the top of the 4th. Ketts looking to break the shootout. The pitch. Line into left center field. Chasing on is Peralta. He will catch it just by the hair of his glove string. Good play to end the top of the 4th. Runner will be stranded on third base. It's a leadoff double for Brady Chrisman, but nothing else for the Ketts. Fire-powered offense through 3.5. It's 10-10 heading to the bottom of the 4th at Guv Fuller Field.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
4th of July tomorrow between these 2 teams for now at Guv Fuller Field. It's a 10-10 ball game in the bottom of the 4th inning, and Ryan Buckler takes back out to the mound. He's been virtually the only pitcher in this ball game. That's not a crazy statement, believe it or not. to be pretty efficient. He's gone 1 2/3 innings pitched. He had a 1-2-3, the first of the game in the bottom of the third, and now he'll try to hold off Ty Konis, Ben Slinker, and Riley Jackson for the Commodores.
He's the longest surviving pitcher of today's game, too, in 1 2/3. It's not a stat line that you would think is deserving of the longevity title, but there he is on the mound. Big game Buck. Let's see what he has to do.
First pitch, breaking ball outside. Plattner flashed the glove to the bottom right side of his ankle, and it's a ball. Konis is 2 for 2, pardon me. He's got a triple and a single today. The pitch, swung on and missed. Big hack. Konis might have been trying to put that one over the wall, but he whiffed on it.
He's got 2 home runs on the season, one of them being a grand slam just a couple games ago. He's the only Commodore with that title to his name.
Buckler set at the hip. He works out of the set, pitches up and out. He's a straight stretch guy, doesn't go from the wind. Prefers that, he says. Mostly a relief arm this season at FAU. Comes in usually in big-time situations. 2-1 delivery. Crushed to left field. Chasing back is Chrisman. That might be gone. No, it's off the top of the wall. Chrisman finds it, fires into second base, and he'll keep the runner. Konis put it first. Wow. Konis almost had a homer, his third of the season. Instead, it hits off the top of the wall, and Chrisman played it perfectly and kept the leadoff hitter to a single.
I think we all held our breath. It's that went off the bat, a nice cracking sound there as it trailed probably one of the bigger hits we've seen down the left field side of things today. Chrisman running for all the effort he can, and grateful that he was probably underneath that ball and didn't just assume that it was going over the fence.
Runner will be on first base now with nobody out. Buckler gives up his first hit. First pitch, breaking ball, loops in, strike one. It's Ben Slinker, the lefty, right fielder in tonight's game. He already has a homer after Konis just missed one by about 2 or so feet. 0-1 home. In the dirt, blocked up by Plattner, saying put it first is Konis. There's only been 3 Commodores with a home run, and 2 of them have multi-homers after today. Slinker hit his second. As you mentioned, Konis has 2. Long set, 1-1 pitch. Smacked to right field. Chasing back is the right fielder Beaver. He'll have it leaping and can't find it. It hops into fair territory. Cutoff is in. The runner had to stay put at first base, and Konis, a play that looked like it was possible for Beaver in right, and he leaped at the last second and couldn't find it.
Sun started to go down here, so not as much visibility issues, but dare I say, this is kind of one of the first games we've seen in recent weeks where the outfield has really been worked like this. Beaver has made so many impressive attempts. Not all of them have been successful, but he's given it 110%. Brady Chrisman really having to make the edge run to the left side to get underneath that ball, just recently hit by Ty Konis. The outfield versus the infield. The infield's been pretty quiet so far today, but the outfield getting their work cut out for them.
Riley Jackson due up. First pitch, chopped on the ground into the dugout for the Kettleers. Sojourno jumping out of the way on the top step and finds the baseball. Those might have been 2 of the longest singles I've seen in a while. First one was off the top of the left field wall. This one almost got to the wall. Beaver unable to play it. Runners on first and second with nobody out. Buckler set. The pitch. Chopped off the foot of Jackson, and it's 0-2.
Another stretch with a couple runners on and no outs on the board. Seen most bullpen arms and also Jonathan Adelmann go through a stretch at least once today. You're in a tight inning. You need to put the outs on the board. You have the chance to get yourselves back into first with double plays in the league.
Buckler's 0-2. Got him swinging. Buckler fans his first punch out of the day for Buck. Runners will be stranded on first and second with 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
That's a nice pitch right there. Inside slider to a righty. Riley Jackson out ahead of it. That's a sign that Buckler is confident. It could be hard to try and pitch inside as a righty to a righty, but he did it there, and he gets rewarded with a punch out.
It's the 9-hitter lefty, Pearson Reebok, with runners on first and second. 10-10 ball game, bottom of the fourth. Buckler's set outside. Eight hits for either team, one error for Cotuit. That would be Owen Pano, his blunder. The 1-0, swung on and missed. Elevated a fastball and blew it by the bat of Reebok for strike one.
Up, down, in, out. Sure, Buck. Keep going to work. He's got these guys off balance. One of the elevated gas at 88.
Slinker leads off first, Konis off second. Reasonable leads for both. The 1-1. Slashed on the ground to the second baseman, Warren. Flips to Park onto first base. Twin killing double play to get out of the jam. Ryan Buckler surrenders his first 2 hits of the outing, but works out of it and finds himself a 4-6-3 to get out of the bottom of the fourth. 10-10 ball game at Guv Fuller Field. Heading to the top of the fifth when we return on Cape League TV. The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Top of the fifth action coming at you. 10-10 ball game at Guv Fuller Field. Sun has almost set all the way on this Friday night, just a day away from July 4th. That'll be a matchup between Falmouth and Cotuit. 2 days in a row, 5 matchups for the remainder of the season. And the first of 5 this month has been a thriller, all knotted up at 10 as Will Plattner steps up to start the 5th.
Yeah, who doesn't love baseball with over 80-degree temperatures? Kettleers know how to battle.
First pitch to Plattner, slashes and fouls it back. He's an aggressive first pitch swinger, usually is, as are some other guys in the Kets lineup. Jesse DiMaggio not in the lineup today, but usually a guy who comes up swinging at the first pitch. Plattner has identified himself as that. He taps that one down the third base line. Brooks Beto shows off the hands, third base coach for the Kets. But down 0-2 in the count is Plattner, the 9-hitter. Talk about the transition a lot of the times coming from different leagues. Plattner's big breakout was in the Northwoods League last summer. His 0-2 takes low. Didn't have a lot of playing time, candidly, he said, in his sophomore redshirt season at Alabama. But on the Northwoods League, 267 batting average, 32 hits. His 1-2 fouls it off. Also had 3 long balls. Still looking for his first as a Ket. Might be a good time to do it in a 10-10 ball game.
If there ever was a time. Why not now? Ball's flying tonight.
The 1-2. Takes at the knees, just barely low.
When you think about it, too, with the Northwoods League, a lot of these guys coming from the D1 level, especially like Will Plattner, it's their first time facing off against guys from other divisions, D2, D3.
The 2-2 takes low. Trapping it with the glove was Brooks behind the plate, and the count runs full to the leadoff hitter of the top of the 5th. Temperatures finally cooling down just a bit. Full count pitch. Chases it and fouls it off.
Keep fighting, Will Plattner. Staying in the game. A tie would be worse in this situation. Putting up 10 runs on the board and your offense is on fire. Find the way.
The 7th pitch of the at-bat in the dirt. Ball 4. 7 pitches and 4 balls awarded for Will Plattner. He'll head down to first base, a leadoff base runner to start the top of the 5th and back to the top of the lineup for the Cats.
Right, that's a great way to start the frame. A good at-bat by Plattner, who's put up a few good at-bats tonight. And have a leadoff base runner, top of the order coming up. Now you can think about doing some damage here with nobody out in the inning.
It's Dawson Park, the leadoff man for the Cats. Walked, hit by a pitch, struck out today. Pitch, inside ball 1. Cats are moving through their 4th time of the lineup. That is ridiculous to say in the top of the 5th. 1-0. Slashed on the ground to the third base side, but it's foul. For reference, at Veterans Field on Wednesday night, 4 of the 9 Kettleers hitters only had 4 at-bats that game, already working on their 4th in the top of the 5th inning. The possibility for 5-6 at-bats today, possibly even more.
Maybe 7.
Some would say. That's a possibility. Back to first base goes Murphy. There's an arm warming in the bullpen for the Commodores. Plattner off first. 1-1 count to Dawson Park. The delivery. Takes it low. It skips off the chest protector of Brooks, and just enough for Plattner to slide over to second.
Plattner's got some good reads on the bases this summer. It's early. Haven't had a whole lot to see from him. But what we have, I've been impressed because he sees that ball in the dirt, and he's not afraid to take off.
Runner advances to second base. 2-1 count now to Park. The pitch. Takes right down the middle for strike 2. Murphy's been the second arm today for the Commodores. He's working on 65 pitches. And there is a reliever loose in the pen for the Doors. The 2-2 pitch. Chopped up the middle into center field. Plattner will be held at third base, but a single as the throw comes in from Peralta. Runners on the corners with nobody out in the top of the 5th for the Kettleers.
There you go, Dawson Park. He's been on base 3 times tonight, getting his first base hit. Hard hit grounder up the middle. Good hold at third by Brooks Beto, keeping Plattner on the bag. Would have been out.
Plattner doesn't have elite speed, and you talk about it. There was an arm warming in the bullpen, and now Jack Dahm, field manager for the Doors, will head out, and it looks like bring in his new arm, Cohen Nelson. It's another lefty entering the game with runners on the corners and nobody out. 10-10 ball game. Still lots of baseball left to play on Cape League TV. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from RCA delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Lefty Murphy exits and a new southpaw enters. It's Cohen Nelson, the lefty, recently at Cloud County Community College, transferring to Nebraska, 6'2", 205 pounds in his second appearance of the summer.
Yeah, he's a recent addition for these Falmouth Commodores. Joining on June 26 was the announcement of his return. Nelson made 10 starts this past spring, 7-0, a 148 ERA, 77 Ks at that collegiate level, 13 walks. He limited opponents to a 145 average, had a .80 whip over 42 2/3 innings. Spent a lot of time getting himself ready, all tournament team for the 2026 NCJAA division area. So a lot to look forward to. You really want to utilize your time against a top reliever like this. See if you can get some swings on. You've got runners on the corners. Moment to get the game-breaking tie here.
Runners on the corners, nobody out. 10-10 ball game in the top of the 5th inning, and it's Jake Hanley due up. First pitch from Nelson. Clips the corner, strike one. It was a battle of an outing for Murphy. He went 3 innings pitched, 6 hits allowed, 3 earned runs for now. Both runners on the base paths credited to Murphy. Nelson's 0-1. Slash back to the screen. Behind home plate, 0-2 quickly is Jake Hanley.
A funky little delivery for Cohen Nelson. Gets going really late. Doesn't look like he's moving his body with that much intent until he starts to stride down the mound. Some lefty funk.
Back to first base goes Nelson. Upstanding is Park. It's Park on first base and Will Plattner on third. Plattner walked to start off the inning, and Dawson Park singled behind him. The 0-2 to Hanley. Slashed on the ground to the second baseman. Chasing over his Conus, he'll spin and fire to first base for the first out, but not before a run comes in to score. Will Plattner touches home, and the Kets retake the lead 11-10.
Sure thing. That'll do. Get the run home any way possible. And now you've got a little bit of a lead.
Emphasis on little, 1 run. It hasn't been the most today for the Keds. They had a 10-5 lead back in the second, right before it was given back to the Commodores with 5 put on in the bottom of the second. Yes, it's 11-10. Over to second base is Dawson Park, and Hunter Warren, a hot bat due up. Nelson's pitch takes on the corner for a strike.
Back-to-back first pitch strikes. Cohen Nelson getting things going early in his Falmouth debut.
Hunter Warren has had a hot day at the plate. 2 for 3 today. 0-1 his way. Inside, brushes him off the plate. He doubled his second time up, scored a run, and singled his last time up. Both hits were to right field. Struck out looking his first time. Standard defense for the Commodores. Shifted over a little to the right is Conus. That might be due to the opposite field approach of Warren. The pitch. Slashed into center. Chasing on is the center fielder Peralta, and it falls in front of him. Over to third base heads Park, and another hit for Hunter. Finds his way to first base with 1 out.
Yeah, have yourself a day. This is a little line drive into center field. Peralta, it kind of seems like he misread it off the bat. Stuttered a little bit, came in, and pulled off. I feel like he could have just reached his glove out and made the catch, but hey, Hunter Warren will take the base hit. Runners on the corners once again. Landon Beaver coming up.
It's the 3rd hit of the day for Hunter Warren, 10th as a team for the Kettleers. And Landon Beaver, you said it, the lefty due up with runners on the corners and 1 out. The pitch takes outside.
Go to work here. Go to work. Left on left. It's never easy. Put a ball on the plate to the outfield in the air. Get a run home. Keep batting on. No lead is safe. We've seen it.
The pitch outside. It moves Brooks to the righty batter's box, sliding on the knee pads. 2-0 in favor of Beaver. 2 hits in the inning for the Kets. They've had a hit in every inning today. Pitch taken on the corner for strike 1. Nelson's one appearance this season was excellent for the Commodores. Back to first base, checking on Warren. He went 1 2/3 innings pitched, just 1 hit allowed and no runs, 22 pitches in those 1 2/3. Came in a tough situation and will have to work from behind a little for the first time as a door. Pitch. Outside, runner takes off to second base, sliding in head forces Warren. They got him on the throw. Dallas Brooks throws out the runner at second. Warren is caught stealing, and there's 2 down in the top of the 5th.
Kettleers not really that aggressive when it comes to the base running, but when they do go out or go home, and Hunter Warren just an unlucky start. He had the jump there. It looked like he really committed to it, but it was an interesting pitch to run on. Brooks able to pop up and make the easy play.
The pitch to Beaver fouls it back. 3-1 count, favorable for Beaver. The pitch on the stolen base was a ball. And now it's full for the cleanup man in the Cats lineup. Still a runner on third base. It's Dawson Park with 2 down. 11-10 ball game. Nelson home. Swung on and missed. Nelson comes into the game and works out of a jam. Strands a runner on third base, but not before one comes in to score. Strikeout number 1 for Cohen Nelson. 11-10 ball game, bottom of the 5th. Coming your way next on Cape League TV.
Boston Hand to Shoulder is the go-to team for Boston's professional athletes, musicians, workers, and families across New England. They are trusted orthopedic specialists for athletes and everyday people. So if an injury is slowing you down, Boston Hand to Shoulder is now on Cape Cod. Call 617-965-HAND for all your hand and upper extremity needs. Boston Hand to Shoulder, proud sponsor of the Kettleers.
Cape and Coast Bank has been supporting Cape Cod families since 1921. Just like the Kettleers, they believe in teamwork, commitment, and community. Whether you're planning your next big move or need smart business advice, Cape and Coast Bank is there to help. Find out more by visiting capeandcoastbank.com or at their nearby location off Falmouth Road in Marston's Mills.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jesse DiMaggio. I'm a catcher. This is your home for Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park on the road right here on Cape League TV.
Bottom of the 5th, 11-10 the score. Visiting Cotuit Kettleers on top for the first time since the top of the 2nd inning. There were 4 scoreless frames until the top of the 5th when one was put on by the Kettleers in a game that has had a lot of offense and a little bit of everything. There's that sunset for you in right center field coming in, Brooke. Nice day for baseball.
There you go. Picturesque moment here at Guv Fuller Field. And I think the thing that I was thinking about when you guys were talking about this field earlier, I feel like it's the most open field that we have here on Cape. You have a lot of space to look around. Sunset really takes over the full sky here. And talk about it from last year. Absolute stunning. I'll have to dig up my camera roll for you guys.
Here's Fabio Peralta, the lefty leadoff hitter for the Commodores, facing Ryan Buckler, still out there on the hill for the Cats. First pitch, hat swing over to the third baseman, Payno, who finds it for the first out.
That was not a hard hit ball whatsoever, right in the glove of Owen Payno. And how about big game Buck? Now 3 scoreless on his line. Good for you. Keep working.
Buck had an incredible summer last year for Cotuit, following a 24 where he only saw 3 innings on the Cape. He'll face Austin Maley next. Pitch. Flied into shallow right center field. Chasing is Taransky over the shoulder. He makes a basket catch. Just in fair territory, Ryan Taransky Plays a little bit of left field, too, and right there channeled his inner outfielder, making a nifty catch for the second out of the bottom of the 5th.
All right, Liam, I take back what I said. It's infield and outfield working today. Taransky chasing that one down, practically almost crossing paths with Landon Beaver. Really had to pull and turn tail to run over to the connecting line down on right field. And Taransky with the over-the-shoulder type of play. You got the straight ball to Owen Pano's glove on the left side. Taransky making a great play on right.
Braden Jeffries, the last chance for offense for the Doors in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch, breaking ball, drops in for strike 1. Another situation where there's 2 pitches and 2 outs. And now Jeffries is kind of forced to take at the plate, working at bat. Buckler set, fires. Off the hands, fisted foul into the short bleachers down the third baseline, just behind the Kets dugout. 0-2 with 2 down in the bottom of the 5th for Ryan Buckler. Looking for another 1, 2, 3. He had 1 back in the 3rd. It's the only one of the game for either squad. Dealt around 2 hits last inning, but worked out with a double play. The 0-2 home. Taps it back.
Hey now.
And our crowd mic affected by the foul ball.
Hey now.
Our audio quality has been pretty elite recently, would be my view. Or crowd mic working overtime. 0-2, 2 outs. Bottom of the 5th, Buckler's pitch. Lays off on the outside. Did Jeffries?
That'll wake you up a little bit. Hope no one had headphones in at full blast. Would have been unfortunate.
1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Buckler, his pitch, taps it, fouled on the first baseline. It ricochets off the Commodores dugout, and the 1-2 will be done over.
I like this at bat right now by Braden Jeffries. Gets down 0-2, takes a close pitch, and then fouls off a couple more. After 2 pitches, 2 outs, you gotta make sure you foul a couple off or see some. Make Buckler work. Can't give him to him easy.
1-2 pitch in the dirt for ball 2. A big looping breaking ball drops 59 feet into the chest protector of Plattner. And Buckler will take a second to go behind the mound and get some rosin on his hands, reset himself after 2 quick outs. Now a battle of an at-bat with Braden Jeffries. Jeffries had a great day the other day against YD. The 2-2. Taps it on the first base side, and it's Taransky who fields and steps on it himself. 3 up, 3 down once again for Ryan Buckler in the bottom of the 5th. 11-10 ball game. Kets holding on to the lead. Top of the 6th, next on Cape League TV.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Brady Chrisman, Owen Pano, and Chase Kroberger due up to start the top of the 6th. 11-10 ball game. Cats hanging on to their lead after a first 2 innings that saw 20 combined runs between the Commodores and Kettleers. Here at Guv Fuller Field, sun is setting, lights are on, and Chrisman steps in. What a 2 days, 3 days really of baseball it's been for the Kettleers. On Wednesday, there was a power outage at Veterans Field. First pitch to Chrisman low. Yesterday, Fenway Day, getting to take some reps. I believe there was a total of 5 homers, if I'm not mistaken, around that.
Give or take.
0-1. Takes at the knees for strike 1. 11-10 ball game. So those 2 days on Wednesday and Thursday, and then tonight, hot day, kind of expect a slow start as the 1-1 is outside.
You never really know what's going to happen in games like this when it's super hot, it's super humid. You're thinking the guys might come out and be lethargic. 6 games, 6 days. Travel day to Fenway yesterday.
2-1 pitch. Lined up the middle into center field. Sharply, it'll fall for a hit. Big hop into the center fielder Peralta, and another one for Brady Chrisman. Make it his 3rd hit of the day. He's a triple shy of the cycle.
Brady Chrisman has arrived, ladies and gentlemen. Slow start for him, right? I think 5 for 30 coming into today. Not his best after such a great year in the spring. And he's here, hitting everything. Frozen rope. Fun stuff.
Owen Pano due up next, the lefty from Ole Miss, as Chrisman leads off first. Pitch. Chops it on the ground to the second baseman, Conies. He'll step on the back himself and throw to first base. It's a 4-3 double play. 2 down on the top of the 6th.
Quick action sometimes results in quick outs. Chrisman with the big play for him there. It's retired a little early. It's just kind of how the bat swings and how the game takes its course. Chase Kroberger with a 2-out situation. He's walked so far in today's game, had a strikeout, looking for a big hit here.
Chase Kroberger faces Cohen Nelson, the 3rd arm out of the bullpen for the Commodores. This pitch, flashing bunt as Kroberger pulls it back and takes for a ball. Three pitches for either side. Stern started things off for the Commodores. Then it was Murphy, now Nelson. He comes set and fires. Misses low, skips in the dirt for ball 2. Kroberger had minimal time his freshman year with the Crimson Tide, but he did have a homer. He's got some pop, plays a good defensive outfield. 2-0 his way. Breaking ball drops in for a strike.
How about that breaker? Back door. Nice pitch, Cohen Nelson.
It's a nice one. Nelson had only allowed 1 hit coming into today. He's already allowed 2. Pitch skips in the dirt again. 3-1. Ryan Taransky on deck. 11-10 ball game in the top of the 6th. This would be kind of a momentum shifter, especially with tomorrow on the horizon. 3-1. Mashed it, but foul.
Yeah, you still got a lot of baseball to be played before your next true off day. Trying to power through this 9 games in 10-day stretch.
Full count to Kroberger. Pitch outside for ball 4. Take your base, another base runner for the Kettleers as Kroberger heads down to first.
Cats do so well in today's game when they're able to put someone on first and get those walks going. You just have to look out Brady Chrisman and Owen Pano. Chase Kroberger will set himself up there. Jake Hanley was able to make it onto first before the Landon Beaver 2-run homer.
Runner on first to set the table for Ryan Taransky. Kroberger back to first base. He did swipe 2 bags at Alabama this season. He does have speed.
Show it off. Show it off here.
Already been a runner caught stealing. Dallas Brooks tagged one out behind the plate. Kroberger with a healthy lead at first. Nelson home. Outside corner, strike one. Turansky almost always takes the first pitch. He does right there, and it finds the bottom corner of the zone.
And not a guy that's afraid to hit with 2 strikes. Love his approach. Would love for the hits to start falling for him. Hit a couple of balls well tonight.
Back to first goes Nelson. Diving in head first is Kroberger. This is another guy for the Cats that feels like is beginning to find his stride, especially with the plate discipline. Talk about Brady Chrisman, what a season he had at Georgia Southern. As the 0-1 pitch drops in for strike 2. Nice breaking ball for Nelson, 0-2 with 2 outs. But this guy Turansky also had a great season at Cincinnati. It was his freshman year, redshirt freshman year technically, and he hit .313. 7 homers. Back to first base, they got him running. Kroberger will move to second base. He went on the first move. The tag applied by the shortstop Woodson. They got him caught off the bag. Got to go on the first move with the lefty. Kroberger did that, but just back to first base in time. Went the lefty on the mound, and they got him in a pickle. Perfect throw to second. Tags him out for the 3rd out of the inning. It's 11-10. Bottom of the 6th next on Cape League TV. Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Bottom of the 6th inning. The game started at about 6 p.m., ended things off, and at 8:26 right now on the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 11-10. Cats on top of the Commodores on a Friday night. Pretty solid attendance at Guv Fuller Field. And it's Ryder Woodson to face Ryan Buckler to start the bottom of the 6th. Pitch outside. Ball 1. Woodson entered today 308 on the year. 8 for 26 with 1 RBI. He still hasn't reached base, although he does have a sacrifice fly. Buckler's pitch. Mashes it to center field. Chasing back is Kroberger. He looks up and it's gone. No longer do the Cats have the lead. It's 11-11 in the bottom of the 6th via a Ryder Woodson solo shot to center.
First mistake we've seen Ryan Buckler make tonight. Middle, heater. Take a good look. You won't see it for long.
Second pitch of the at-bat, and Buckler just gave a heater over the middle of the plate that Woodson took deep to center field. Now it's Dallas Brooks due up. Back to 0-0 basically, except it's 11-11 in the bottom of the 6th. The pitch, breaking ball outside. Brooks is 1 for 2 today. Singled, scored a run, walked, scored a run, and popped out to the shortstop Park. The pitch, swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Beaver is positioned in standard center. Kroberger deep out by the wall almost in center. Buckler's pitch, taps it on the ground up the middle. Shortstop Park will have to make a tough play. It hops up and bounces off his chest. Seen that a couple times today. The third hop in the infield usually hops up a little higher than most, and Park got 8 up on that one. It'll most likely be ruled a hit. Runner goes to first base with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th.
Yeah, I saw it go over the head of, first baseman Riley Jackson just a little bit ago. It feels like a lifetime ago when we were back in the 2nd. Kettleers took full advantage of that opportunity. Warren doing everything he can. Got the pants full of dirt for trying to make the save. But yeah, that third cut of grass, like you mentioned, Liam, has been devastating to both defenses today.
Will be ruled a single. Buckler will have Konis next. His pitch finds the zone for strike 1. Konis has 3 hits. He's 3 for 3 today. 2 singles and a triple. Buckler delivers. Outside corner, strike 2.
Trying to get back in the zone, right? Stay in the zone. Not be afraid just because he gave up a homer, then an infield single. Got to keep attacking these guys. Keep going to work.
Buckler from the stretch. Schetz fires. It smashes it into left field. It drops for a hit in front of Chrisman. Back-to-back singles. This one finds the outfield. The 4th hit of the day for Ty Konis. And it's runners on first and second with nobody out.
All right, 3 straight base hits to open up the 6th inning. Look at that scoreboard in left field. 11 runs for both teams, 11 hits for both teams. So, been one of those nights.
Slinker due up next with runners on first and second. Nobody out, bottom of the 6th. 11-11 the score. Buckler's pitch. Inside, just low. You kind of feel like for Ryan Buckler entering this game, it was a no-pressure situation. Your pitching staff already gave up 10 runs in 2 innings. As the 1-0 is lined into right center field. It'll fall for another hit. That's 4 in a row for the Commodores. Coming around to score easily will be Brooks. Throw comes into second base. Sneaking into third is Konis. Runners on the corners with nobody out. 12-11, Commodores regain the lead.
All right, might be time to get some action up in the bullpen right now. 3 straight singles, 4 straight hits, including the homer. And the lead is completely been evaporated.
It's 12-11, and Coach Curtin will head out to the mound to talk to his guy, Ryan Buckler. Third arm today for the Kettleers, and he's by far and away been the best, but struggling now after giving up 2 runs. Jonathan Adelmann started this one. He's been the ace all season long for the Kettleers, and he only got 1 out before getting pulled out of the ball game. Third of an inning pitched, 3 hits, 5 runs, 3 walks, no strikeouts. England came in relief, 1 inning pitched, 3 hits, 5 runs as well. It's Riley Jackson, the 8-hitter for the Commodores, with runners on the corners and nobody out. Buckler will have to deal with Slinker on first and Konis on third. This pitch, breaking ball slashed down the left field line. It'll fall for another hit. Gets past the diving glove of Payno down the left field corner. Chrisman fields and throws it into the cutoff, but not before another run comes in to score. Into third cruises Slinker. Into second, Riley Jackson. A double extends the lead for the Doors. It's 13-11.
Hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Falmouth taking a piece out of Cotuit's book so far and attacking on those first pitch slams. They're putting them more left field, though. The one that bounced over Hunter Warren's head, kind of the more right center field area, taking advantage of the infield bop there. But Ben Slinker, Riley Jackson taking full advantage of what seemed like an open left field once it got past the third baseline. Owen Payno with the attempt, though. He had a massive dive there and almost had the glove wrapped around it, just kind of slipped through on the seams there.
Runners on second and third. Infield will come in to try and cut down the run with nobody out. Buckler fires and misses the zone.
Yeah, it's turned into high leverage spot now. Right, you're down by 2, but that's, very possible to get 2 in this game.
Pearson Reebok, the 9-hitter, due up. The 1-0. Hit high into the center field. Left field, and Chrisman makes a nice sliding play, but tagging up from third base is Konis. Another run comes in to score. They'll check on the tag. It is unsuccessful. Might have thought Slinker left early from third. Staying put at second was Jackson, but another run comes in to score, and it's 14-11 Commodores.
The home run to kick off the inning. Top of the 6th, Ryder Woodson. You load the bases practically with the walks and the single, and you clear him just as fast. Pearson Reebok taking full advantage, makes himself present over at second base. Ryan Buckler came into this one not really needing to toss very much. He's currently sitting at 47 pitches so far, 33 of them strikes. Falmouth has really capitalized on making sure his pitch count each at-bat is limited. They're making him feel that.
13th hit of the day for the Commodores. 14 runs. First pitch in the dirt, skips, and staying put at second is Jackson. It's back to the leadoff hitter, Fabio Peralta, with a 14-11 lead now for the Commodores. Scoreboard says 4, but in faint glow. Might be too many runs for that board out in left center.
Doesn't know what to do with itself.
Runner leads off second base, 1-0 home. Breaking ball misses badly upstairs.
Not full power outage, though. This is not Veterans Field.
It is not.
It was around this time at Veterans Field.
It was in the 5th, I believe, a 2-run shot off the bat of Nolan Traeger, and immediately the lights shut out. Buckler's home, swung on and missed. Peralta fans won. It's 2-1 with 1 out and a runner on second base. Peralta's familiar with the head coach for the Kettleers, Rob Cooper. They had a nice embrace pregame. All smiles there. Coop was kind of like, hey, get over here, man. What are you doing? 2-1 pitch. Popped up toward the third base line and foul. Pano chases, but watches it fall in the grandstands. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Peralta. The reason why the two know each other is because Peralta is at Miami, where Rob Cooper had a lot of experience. He was an assistant scouting director there, transferred there, and worked there when he was in college. 2-2 pitch, takes outside. Count runs full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Peralta's, as the Commodores like to call him, the Energizer Bunny. He's got a lot of energy. He's a Cuban-born guy, and family moved to the States when he was younger. He's been taken in every moment in the United States. Runner off second with 1 out. Full count delivery. Breaking ball runs inside and plunks Peralta. He'll head down to first base, a hit by pitch.
Well, it was going to be a tight 3-2 count anyways. You were looking to see if the walk might have been issued. The Kettleers so far today with 6 walks, so 6 free passes. Add another one to the list. Peralta taking that one kind of off the backside, having to twist and get out of that situation. Couldn't do it, and Rob Cooper is taken to the mound.
Rob Cooper will head out, which means Ryan Buckler will exit this ball game. 14-11 is the score in the bottom of the 6th inning. With 1 out, a pitching change for the Kettleers. Have you covered with the new arm when we return on Cape League.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Fourth arm of the day for the Kettleers heads into the ball game. 14-11 the score in the bottom of the sixth. Ryan Buckler was cruising in this ball game up until he got into some trouble, and he's allowed 4 runs in the bottom of the sixth. They'll turn things over to Joel Corre, the righty, 6 foot, 195 pounds, out of Stetson University, from Bayamon, Puerto Rico, and only 2 appearances, 1 a start, 1 a relief appearance. This time he'll come in from relief.
Yeah, and last time he came out of relief, it was on the 28th of June, so about 5 days ago at this point. He looked really good. A scoreless inning, a strikeout in that 11-4 victory over the Harwich Mariners. Both of his appearances on the year coming against Harwich. That first appearance was a start, like you had said. 3 innings, 3 hits, 3 earned runs. But I think he was a lot better in that start than that final line would indicate. The wind was blowing way out to left field. J.P. Peltier hit a fly ball to left field that got caught in the jet stream and went out to left. And other than that, I mean, he was really, really solid. This is a good guy to have in the back of your bullpen. Right now, trying to hold this deficit where it is, right? A 3-run game, 14-11 the score. Trying to stop the bleeding in this inning. 4 runs have scored. But, yeah, you do have to tip your cap to Ryan Buckler because things could have gotten terrible. And he limited it to really perfect for 3 2/3 innings, and then here in the his 4th inning of work, just not his best, but beautiful. Tip your cap to Ryan Buckler. Give him his flowers.
Absolutely. Runners on first and second will be accounted for by Buckler, and just a mistake in the bottom of the 6th. Gave up a homer and has allowed 4 runs. Corey will face Austin Maley, the 2-hitter for the Commodores, with 1 out. The pitch. Upstairs, ball 1. And to your point, kind of surprised Corey hasn't seen more innings.
Yeah, totally.
He was a guy in the early scrimmages with 1 really solid appearance. He started and threw 2 innings pitched and was virtually unhittable. 1-0. Misses the corner.
His stuff looks good when he's out on the mound. Not going to blow you away with the heater, right around 90 miles an hour. Change-ups, cutters to lefties. He's got a righty right now. See the slider curveball.
The pitch. Chops it on the ground to Pano. He'll step on the bag and fire to first base. He's got it. Double play on 3 pitches for Joel Corre, who comes in and strands 2 runners on base. 5-3 double play to work out of the jam. Not before 4 runs come in to score in the bottom of the 6th inning. 5 hits in a row for the Commodores offense. 4 runs. No errors. It'll be 1 left on base following the double play. 14-11 is the score. We'll head to the top of the 7th, where Brooke Killgore will take over on play-by-play. Adelmann Equipment has been providing service to commercial landscapers in the Cape Cod area for more than a decade. They're staffed with experts and professionals who provide you with personal service for all your equipment needs. Adelmann Equipment is the exclusive sales and service dealer for Walker Mowers on Cape Cod, and we're named the top dealer in Walker Equipment 3 years in a row. Find Adelmann Equipment online at AdelmannEquipment.com or stop by Monday through Friday at their location in South Dennis.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premier sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them, so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
14 months ago to the day, right here at Guv Fuller Field, the Cotuit Kettleers and the Falmouth Commodores duked it out for what would be a clinching spot in the CCBL West Division playoffs. These two teams banking on different situations to get them in. The Kettleers were down going into the 6th inning before kicking off what would be a 4-run scoring streak to put them up in the 10th inning, 6-5, and send them to that first division of the West Division playoff series. The Falmouth Commodores looking to bounce back after a tight one. It was a crazy game. We'll dive more into that as we continue the 7th inning. Welcome into our broadcast booth off to the left side of home plate here at Guv Fuller Field. Kettleers and the Falmouth Commodores, it's been a game for the ages. 14-11, the Commodores lead. Taking to bat for the first one, Taransky sinks this one over to the third base side. Braden Jeffries makes the play over to first. Taransky retired quickly off the first pitch.
Hey, so Taransky was in an 0-2 hole against the lefty back in the 7th inning when Chase Kroberger was picked off. He got a little bit of a look, trying to take advantage, get aggressive after having already a plate appearance against him. Nothing doing this time, though, and a quick out. Going to need some good at-bats strung together here if you want to come back and win this ball game.
Cohen Nelson taking to the mound for another inning of relief work. He'll face off against Will Plattner, the bottom of the order, before Dawson Park following him dishes the first. Finds the strike zone, connecting almost instantaneously. Here in the top of the 7th inning, 0-1 the count for Dawson Park. Can't keep him off bases. Past 3 innings that he's had an at-bat in, a walk, a hit by pitch, and then that big single. Pops this one up high, touching the top of the sky, right into the glove, though, of Ty Konas, who will put him away for the second out. It's been really quick work for Nelson. Don't look at me, Carson. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I think that did touch the sky.
That did touch the sky.
It was up there, absolutely.
Stands out bright against, I can't even think of the color, a deep navy blue. It's gone from a beautiful sunset all the way to the dark color that we see now. 2 outs, up and down quickly. Cohen Nelson looking to retire a third. He'll take on Dawson Park, Top of the order leading off. Texas Tech purple all around him. Getting set, number 1-4 steps into the righty's batter's box, swings the back up above his head. We'll watch the pitch. Coming down for the strike, 1-1. Getting things started here for Dawson Park, the shortstop out of LSU, the recent transfer. He's had a big day today. He's looking to continue things here. The lefty dishes. Big hack out towards right field. Going out for it, but will it be gone? It will be not. Ben Slanker will rob Dawson Park of what could have been his first home run as a Cotuit Kettleer. Returning to their respective dugouts, getting set here as we stretch for the bottom of the 7th inning. You're listening on Cape League TV.
Want to give your kids an experience they'll never forget? That's what our Kettleers clinics are all about. Kids ages 6 to 18 will have the opportunity to learn the fundamentals of baseball and the importance of sportsmanship from some of the top college baseball players in the country. Youth baseball clinics begin the week of June 22nd and end the week of July 20th, and sessions are held from 9 to 11:30 each day. The advanced baseball clinics run from July 27th to the 31st. Head to the Kettleers website for more information.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Hey Cotuit fans, this is Jackson Yarberry, right-handed pitcher from Indiana University. This is your home for the Kettleers baseball all summer long. Catch all the action from Lowell Park and on the road right here in Cape League TV.
Noel Correa back on the mound for another inning of relief. Looking to continue was a positive end to the 6th frame, forcing that 5-3 double play get things going. Ryan Buckler exiting after pretty much the most amount of innings by a Cotuit Kettleers pitcher on the day, overtaking Jonathan Adelmann, Aaron England. Now Joel Corey looks to continue. Took out two batters in his last inning of work. Currently sits at a 5.79 ERA on the season. He has the chance to lower that with every batter he faces in this stretch. Due up, Braden Jeffries, who made the play to help retire a couple of Cotuit Kettleers batters back in the top of the 7th. Ryder Woodson and Dallas Brooks are due up. For your batting order, taking to the lefties batter's box is the third baseman out of Michigan, Braden Jeffries. Joel Corey dishes. Big swing out towards foul territory. The Bat Boys will make their advances soon. Getting things set for an 0-1 count to kick off things here in the bottom of the 7th. The Kettleers trailing by 3, 14-11, their first game against the Falmouth Commodores.
Been a good battle so far. Been a fun night.
Dish down low towards the left leg of Will Plattner. 1-1, the count will get even. In itself situated. There's a lot of ones on the board, Carson. You mentioned that.
There's a lot of, well, numbers out there,
yeah.
right? That aren't zero.
Jeffries will watch this one fly by. 1-2 the count. Starting to trail in favor. The Stetson guy up on the mound.
Keep pumping in strikes here, Joel. And keep working.
Kick and delivery towards the outside of the zone. 2-2 the count will become. There's been a lot going on and a lot for these two teams. Both kind of struggling offensively. They've taken flight here, Guv Fuller Field. The delivery. Big swing coming out of Jeffries to no avail. He'll trot his way back over to the first base dugout. K on the board for Joel.
Hey, so first strikeout for Joel Corey. Good for him. Quick outs, that's big. Starting the inning with a strikeout. I have a note after this pitch.
Excited to hear it. Corey dishes this one out towards the right side. Ryder Woodson will take ball 1.
So 6 walks in the first 2 innings for Cotuit pitching. None in innings 3, 4, 5, 6, and so far in the 7th.
Evening the count here, 1-1. Joel Corey looking to continue, like you said, what has been that walkless streak. Free passes are hard to come by. Bit of action, 2-1. Woodson will not take on that pitch. Shortstop out of Mississippi State. He's got a future teammate out in left field, Brady Chrisman. Corey with the 2-1. Upstairs, past the letters, and even drifting over the Falmouth logo on the batting helmet of Ryder Woodson makes this a 3-1 count. We have a bit of a broadcaster's curse here at Cotuit. Sometimes what we say comes true, and hopefully that is not the case here. 3-1. Downstairs in the dirt.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody. That is fully on me. First walk since the 2nd inning, 7th of the ball game for Cotuit pitching. Hey, so what? So what? Corey turned a double play, or induced a double play, I should say, in the 6th inning to end the inning. Why not another one right here? Throw a change up, get Dallas Brooks to roll one over to Hunter Warren. 4-6-3. Second pitch of the at-bat. It's incoming.
13 pitches so far for Corey. Dishes this one out towards right field. Landon Beaver is underneath it. Makes the easy grab and puts away. Be Dallas Brooks on the first pitch he would face from Joel Corey. The catcher will retreat back to the dugout. We got 2 outs on the board with one runner on.
Well, it wasn't the double play that we were looking for, but it's a 1-pitch out, which is good. Now 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning.
Back in the bottom of the 6th, Ryan Buckler saw a lot of first pitch situations, a lot of the singles, and a lot of the scoring would come off of just one toss. Corey faces the next in the order, Conus. Take his first pitch. Big swing to come things out for the righty. The 0-1 count gets him started, the Texas Tech second baseman. What a day he's had. Stole a couple of bases back in the first after singling a 3 RBI triple back in the 2nd. He's been singling consecutively since. Big swing out of him once again. 0-2 the count.
It's quite the night. 4 for 4. 3 runs batted in, a triple. First of the summer. Have a night in the Cape League, young fella.
Lights in full luminosity here at Guv Fuller, the pitch. They got him, and that will retire the bottom of the 7th. Cotuit Kettleers looking to keep things going on the defensive side of things, but they'll take the at-bat when we come back for the top of the 8th. You're listening to Cotuit Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
If you can dream it, if you can cruise in it, if you can summer in it, fish from it, or take it for a day at the beach, we can protect it. The Baldwin Group. Protecting the possible.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
Reader's Hardwood Supply is a candy store for wood, whether you're a professional or an amateur. Reader's Hardwood Supply carries over 70 species of both domestic and imported lumber from around the world, displayed in over 300 self-serve bins for your selection. So for your next project, make it your masterpiece with stock from Reader's Hardwood Supply. The woods of the world are here at Reader's Hardwood Supply.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Joel Correa with 2 Ks to finish out the bottom of the 7th. Only allowed 1 walk to break what was almost 4-inning stretch with no free passes from Cotuit pitching staff. This brings up to bat Jake Hanley as we turn the tides. Cohen Nelson still on the mound for the Falmouth Commodores. Jake Hanley looking to get things set, the newest Georgia Bulldog. First pitch down in the dirt, rolls through the legs. 5-hole area, Dallas Brooks. So we'll set up a 1-0 situation to kick things off for Jake Hanley here in the top of the 8th inning.
And Nelson's been really good in relief as well. 3 scoreless innings.
Strike 1 called for Jake Hanley facing the way. He's the designated hitter in today's game. He'll be facing off against Cohen Nelson. Carson just said, coming in for relief in a really tight situation. Commodores pitching staff. Big swing coming out of Hanley as the pitch runs down the zone. 1-2. Nelson will take advantage. Came in relief for Murphy 3 innings ago, giving up 2 hits so far in today's game, 1 walk, but tying things out with the K to his name. The southpaw stares down Hanley in the batter's box. Dishes this one up high. Check to see if he went. Hanley did not go around. It's almost eye level with him. It's a 6'6" height you got to get close to.
Need a base runner right here if you're the Cats. Find a runner on. Such good offense within the first 2 frames.
2-2 count. Hanley swings down low. They will catch him on the attempt. Front-facing K, Jake Hanley. He's got 2 on the day so far. Has played himself into 2 out situations. Had the sack RBI back in the 5th. Walked in the 1st. That will bring up Hunter Warren, who also has a very hot bat on the day. Had the 2 RBI double to bring in 2 runs for the Kettleers. A single, the other single, but was caught stealing back in the 5th. This one clips the zone almost immediately. 0-1 the count to start things off with Hunter Warren. Coming into today's game, had the team high batting average, .342. Broke the feud, the tie I should say, with Landon Beaver. He's fit 13 for 38 coming in. Up high, crossing the letters of the Kettleers on the front of Warren's maroon jersey. Got the navy lettering, white outlines, and the classic pinstripes on the bottom. 1-1 the count, evening out with 1 out on the board for Cohen Nelson. Landon Beaver on deck. The dish. Big swing, foul tip off immediately to the backstop. Getting a new ball will be Dallas Brooks to toss it to his man on the mound. 1-2 to get things started here. Got 1 out on the board in the top of the 8th. Hunter Warren with his hands at the base of the bat. Watches this one go by. Will take to even things out, 2-2 the count. Warren, the second baseman out of NC State, has been one of the more prolific hitters for Cotuit batting. Just in recent games, too. He had the double that we were all hoping he would put together. After just having one on the season going into Game 17. The dish from 2-7, up high, close to the face of Hunter Warren. Jump back, take a fist to his chest real quick. Realign himself back in the righty batter box. 3-2, full count for Hunter Warren. Haven't seen a full count out of Nelson just yet today. The dish outside, and Hunter Warren will gear himself up for the nice walk on over to first. Draw the walk, and that will bring up Landon Beaver, who had his first home run as a Cotuit Kettleer back in the first inning. His first at-bat only saw one pitch just before taking the swing down right field. Get himself situated, looking to not have back-to-back Ks coming out of the fifth.
And that's one thing that the lefty has avoided today is the long ball. Cohen Nelson hasn't given up one yet, as opposed to every other pitcher in this game.
Landon Beaver watches this one down in the dirt. Dallas Brooks making a phenomenal defensive stop to keep the ball from rolling past. You've got Hunter Warren on first. Coming in, still looking for a real successful steal. Scott stealing back in the fifth, all the way at third. Nelson checks it first and dishes to Landon Beaver, who takes this one on the late swing. It's like it was almost even with his shoulder when he went around. Bounces back into the mesh behind us. 0-2 the count to start things off with, or 1-1 the count, excuse me, to start things off with Landon Beaver. Falmouth Commodores looking for their first win over the Cotuit Kettleers on the summer. Game 17, check back to first, not in time. Hunter Warren will stay safe. Someone who can steal when needed, or attempt to at least so far this season. Didn't have too much of a lead to get himself going there. Lefty takes his place on the mound, turns his back towards the Kettleers dugout. Keeping his eye on first. He will kick and deliver back to his first baseman, Riley Jackson, to no avail. Quick dusting of the plate here as Cohen gets himself back and set.
He's already caught stealing today. And on a lefty, he's already picked off a runner. Most likely won't be taking off, but do need a runner in scoring position, down 3.
A little bit of a jump for Warren. This ball, he'll look to see. It didn't seem like it clipped in favor of Jake Brickda's zone so far today. Took a nice long pause to signal the ball. 2-1 count. Beaver has changed the first couple of pitches of his at-bat experience. Toss this one. Shanks that down towards right field, and just underneath it will be Ben Slinker. Puts away the lefty out of the University of Alabama, Birmingham. The right fielder will head back to the dugout. Got 2 outs on the board, and this brings up the guy of the night, Brady Chrisman.
Man, that had some loud sound to it. Good swing from Landon Beaver. He hit the home run. He had the single. It's been a good night for him. That was a rocket right at Slinker, who really didn't need to move. Sometimes that's just baseball.
Triple shy of the cycle was Brady Chrisman.
Chrisman takes his spot in the righty batter box. Hacks this one out towards right field. It will fall foul. No need for Hunter Warren to round to third. Could be a bit of a broken bat situation. Looked like some wood splintered off of it when he took the swing. Connected it towards right foul side. Land his bat off. Look to get a new one from the back.
Some snappage could come in handy. Firewood. I don't know. Gonna need a new bat.
Might need that tomorrow with 4th of July festivities coming up. A lot going on at Lowell Park. The parade getting set early in the morning, and the Kettleers and the Commodores facing off once again tomorrow right at Lowell Park. Chrisman geared up with the new twig. Bat dancing just above his head. The dish. Sends this one off towards right center field, and underneath it once again will be Ben Slinker. Falmouth Commodores put up another 0 on the board, the third consecutive for the Cotuit Kettleers, as we get ready to head to the bottom of the 8th here on Cape League TV.
The Kettleers welcome ZoomInfo.com as a premium sponsor for the 2026 season. Smart businesses use ZoomInfo. It leverages data to unlock useful insights, and it allows you to know who to reach out to and how to reach them so you can grow your business. Unlock insights, engage customers, and win faster with ZoomInfo.
Proudly serving Cape Cod, Plymouth, and the South Shore since 1927, Paul J. Cazalt & Sons are here to solve your roofing, siding, and gutter needs. They also offer window replacement, rotten trim repair, deck resurfacing, and many other exterior improvements. Get in touch with the experts at Cazalt Roofing and Siding by calling 508-428-1177 or head to their website at cazalt.com, spelled CAZEAULT.com.
Hey Kets fans, this is Brady Chrisman, catcher and outfield from Mississippi State. You're listening to Kettleers Baseball on Cape League TV.
Kettleers are no stranger to being down by a couple, say 3 runs. Here at Guv Fuller Field did just the same thing a year and a month ago to the day. Take a look back at it. Jack Natilli, the catcher out of Cincinnati and one of the higher draft prospects out of the catcher position, had the ground ball to right field to set up Nolan Stevens to third, and from there Landon Beaver helped single in the top of the 6th inning a year ago on a line drive to the right field, and Stevens would score to start kicking off what would be a Kettleers comeback, ending in extra innings 6-5. Several Kettleers remember that moment. Beaver, Jonathan Adelmann, and Ryan Buckler were all a part of that game, whether cheering on from the side, getting things done. Buckler actually started that game against the Falmouth Commodores, went 3 innings pitched, gave up only 1 hit, 3 walks. And it was a long stream of Kettleers bullpen arms to get things going. Joel Correa might have a little bit of that luck on his side tonight. Take off the leadoff batter of the inning here. Pitch down in the dirt near the legs of Will Plattner. Ben Slinker had 2 putouts, or had 2 balls fly out to him, I should say, just the last half inning ago. Landon Beaver would do that, and Brady Chrisman would follow suit. The pitch down low. 2-0 the count to kick things off for Joel Correa here, the bottom of the 8th inning. 14-11 is your score. Falmouth on top. Kettleers nipping at the heels. Corey covers his face with the glove before kicking and delivering up high and slam to right field, but Landon Beaver's underneath it. Back-to-back plays. Beaver flies out to Slinker, gives him the same situation right back.
Yeah, loud contact for Slinker as well. It's a good swing. He's hit a homer tonight. He has 3 hits tonight. He's reached 4 times tonight. And he continues to put good swings on. No luck this time, though. Landon Beaver in the right spot.
A 0 would be huge for Correa, especially 2 teams struggling. Got to build some momentum for tomorrow, especially.
Riley Jackson takes a big swing on the first pitch he will see. Stops the ball just between the legs of Will Plattner. Catcher tossing the ball back to his man on the mound. Joel Correa taking the deep breath and getting himself adjusted. Jackson, the righty in the batter's box, keeps the bat close to his head. White batting gloves await. Pitch, big swing once again. 0-2 the count to kick things off. Joel Correa keeping it quick on the pitch count. So far tonight, Correa with 21 tosses. Shakes off the first call he receives, covers up the face, kicks and delivers. Big swing down low. Correa, have yourself your 3rd K of the night. Comes in, the 7th puts up 2, and there's another one for you. 2 up, 2 down.
The off speed's there. That's filthy. Breaking ball in the dirt. And he just got Jackson chasing for his 3rd strikeout. Corey looks promising tonight.
So he'll face the 3rd man in the order for this inning, Pearson Reebok. Takes a big swing on the first one he faces, an 80-mile-an-hour changeup there. The 0-1 count to get things started. Could have a 1-2-3 inning stretch here. Hasn't been done since Ryan Buckler back in the 5th. Correa with 2 outs. This one just outside the strike zone of Brooke. 1-1 the count, evening things up here. Guv Fuller Field, 14-11 the score on the board in the bottom of the 8th. Kettleers looking to hold off for another inning. This one down low. Plattner able to bring it back on in for the 2-1 count. 2 balls, a strike, 2 outs on the board. Kettleers will have another chance to try and put some runs up in the top of the 9th. The delivery. That one finds the strike zone, evening things out, 2-2. It's been about just over 3 hours since the first pitch was tossed here. Looking to close out quickly and put themselves ahead are the Cotuit Kettleers. Joel Correa 1 strike away. This one dished up to third baseman. Owen Pano will make the play over at first in no time. Joel Correa puts up another scoreless inning against the Falmouth Commodores. We're headed to the top of the 9th. Got a lot of offensive action coming for you on Cape League TV.
A Generac generator from Mercier delivers more than reliable backup power. It delivers peace of mind. Peace of mind that comes from knowing our expert technicians, knowledgeable staff, and emergency service team are here when you need us most. As one of New England's leading Generac generator dealers, RCA provides a 10-year warranty and regular maintenance services to ensure your home stays protected. RCA, powering your peace of mind.
Try it, then buy it. Rent a new cat for up to 90 days. Then apply 100% of the rental cost to the purchase and save. The Milton Cat Rent to Purchase offer. Try it, then buy it. Go to miltoncat.com/RPO.
Cape Cod 5 is proud to be the official banking partner of the Cape Cod Baseball League. Cape Cod 5 offers a broad range of financial products and services tailored for every stage in your financial journey. Reach out to us. We're here to help.
If you're a Massachusetts resident and don't have a bachelor's, you could be attending 4Cs for free, all while preparing for careers that actually move you forward. Aviation maintenance, nursing, dental, funeral service, we've got it all. capecod.edu/free.
Well, situated at the top of the 9th, something Cats and Commodores fans may not have expected to take so long to get to following the first 2 innings where batters were going left and right, home runs, doubles, anything you could think of under the sun. Both starting pitchers only see combined together about 2 full total innings. Looking to get things going here in another inning of work. Owen Nelson will return for the top of the 9th, looking to keep the Kettleers at bay, but Owen Pano notched his first hit as a Cotuit Kettleer back in the 2nd frame. Looks to deal some sort of damage. The first pitch to him, he'll watch that, called strike 1 on the kid out of Old Miss, the third baseman today. He's had a phenomenal fielding percentage going into tonight's game, had a little bit of a stumble a couple innings ago, but he's been throwing himself around and making use. Backs this one over the foul left side, close to the lights that we see just to our left. They're in full effect. Can't really see the trees in outfield anymore with how bright they are. No power outages here. Nelson takes his time. The lefty will dish. This one up by the head of Owen Pano. He'll take a quick breath, exhale. We'll return with the 1-2 count. No outs on the board. 14-11 Falmouth Commodores over the Cotuit Kettleers here in the top of the 9th. The dish outside the zone, having to reel it back in. Dallas Brooks, tonight's catcher. And to keep things at bay. Outfield and infield playing the relaxed stance. Owen Pano looking to dish one out. Pitch upstairs again. 3-2 count will make it full for Owen Pano. So far today, had the single back in the 2nd, has grounded himself out back-to-back innings. Put himself in the 4-3 double play as well. So he's getting contact on the ball. Need the contact to get in motion to advance to first. 3-2. Pano foul tips this one off. Similar spot to that of his 2nd tip. Pano fighting to stay alive in this count. Do everything you can to Chase Kroberger and Ryan Taransky some time to observe, find the pitches that they like, and get set. 3-2. Strike. Big K swinging for Owen Pano, who will look back to blue, trying to see if that was actually the call being made before walking back to the dugout. Not happy himself on that outing, but he fought to stay alive. That'll bring up Chase Kroberger, back-to-back newbies looking to get things on the board.
Yeah, not the ideal start to the top of the 9th, trailing by 3. Need some base runners.
Chase Kroberger awaits the first dish from 2-7 on the mound. That one upstairs. No need to take a swing on that. Kroberger up 1-0 in the count. 1 out on the board. Down by 3. Need to put some of that walking action into motion. Kroberger has 3 on the day. The 1-0. Does this one go down low? Clips the bottom of the zone. 1-1 to settle things out here. Kroberger, the righty out of Bama. Nice crimson maroon batting gloves fit in with his Cotuit Kettleers uniform, looking to send this one deep. This one down in the dirt, keeping it upstairs. Dallas Brooks finishes off the play with a nice flash there. 2-1 here in the top of the 9th inning. Cats want to do some damage, get themselves going. 3 runs are needed for the tie on the board. This one comes down, finds the zone again, evening things out. 2-2 on the board.
I like the simple approach. For Nelson, this would be a phenomenal outing for the Commodores. You save an arm for tomorrow. There is someone throwing in the bullpen for the Doors.
Pitch upstairs. Chase Kroberger looking to stay alive. He also forces a full count, so back-to-back full counts for the Cotuit Kettleers. Last full count that we saw out of Nelson would be Hunter Warren before the walk. Payoff pitch with 1 out. Down low, and Kroberger will do what he's done all day. His 4th walk on the board for the kid out of Bama. Center fielder will advance, looking to put the first base runner in play.
Yeah, wonder what the plan is going to be in the 9th. 1 out now for Nelson. They've got Reimers throwing, the sidearm guy, but doing everything you can to save an arm for tomorrow. That would be huge for the Commodores.
Taransky has flashed the bunt a couple of times in today's game. Got 1 out on the board, and you need the 3 runs. Don't want to sacrifice one of your batters too early. The dish. Taransky does attempt to go around on the first one. Unusual for him, guy who usually likes to watch the first pitch come in, not the aggressive first pitch swing that we see out of guys like Jesse DiMaggio and Jake Hanley. Does attempt to get himself around the first time. 0-1 the count here in the top of the 9th inning. Nelson dishes this one, connects with the glove of Brooks in the backstop. 0-2. Taransky's down in the count so far today. Kick things off with a 3-1 in the 2nd, and has only seen a handful of strikes here and there. Has never been down 0-2 in today's game. Delivery popped over our heads. He'll stay alive, keep on fighting. Still looking for his first ball in this at-bat. This will be his 5th time at the plate today. Cats can stay alive and force extras. Some guys might be up to 6 at-bats. Taransky with the gray twig. Answers and foul tips this one off right into the hands of the ball boy just below it. Cheering him on is Will Plattner directly to our left in the on-deck circle.
Some good at-bats here. Yeah, the strikeout of Owen Pano, but Taransky in an 0-2 hole is fighting, and fighting some more. Might have broke his bat. Need some more pine tar.
Could be the 2nd bat-related issue we've seen for Cotuit just in the recent inning. Rob Cooper will also come out. Spado. Talk with Ryan Taransky as he gets situated. Looks like he's checking out more of the barrel. Not sure if that contact had anything to do with it, but he shakes it off, gets himself back into the lefty's box and takes a practice swing. He's all ready to go. Readjusts the batting gloves. Takes a quick glance back to our side of things. And he's ready to go. 1-7 versus 2-7. The 0-2 count. Big hack off right above our heads. That's 3 back-to-back foul balls for Ryan Turansky. He's fighting to stay alive. An 0-2 count. Not a single ball to this at-bat yet for the Cincinnati Bearcat. Gets things going. Does have the most amount of walk, or very nice walk ratio. I believe it is the team high. This one outside. There's that first ball for Ryan Turansky, keeping himself alive.
Yeah, sure is. Team high as well. 13 and league high.
Walk here could keep solidifying that position on the walks. Dishes this one out towards right field, running back for it. Just underneath it will be Slinker. He's put an end to several Kettleers pop-outs. Does it once again for Turansky, and we've got 2 outs on the board. Will Plattner, the bottom of this batting order. Catcher out of Alabama. Could be the last hope for these Kettleers.
Oh, that ball. Pretty good ride. Anthony Diaz out there comfortably makes the catch. But just missed it. Just missed it.
Plattner can stay alive. You've got a dangerous force in Dawson Park just behind him. First pitch delivery swung on. Will Plattner will ground it up the middle, advancing the runners all the way.
Look, all you can ask for in the 9th inning is an opportunity, and right now you've got an opportunity. 2 outs, tying run to the plate, top of the order. Dawson Park, you know what to do.
The game's not over. You scored 4 runs with just 1 out back in the 2nd inning. You know it's possible. The offense has been there all day. There's 12 hits on the board now for the Kets. Keep it going. Try to tie up this game.
Dawson Park takes his rightful place. The righty's batter box. Got 2 runners on. Kroberger will go, but it's a foul tip. 0-1 the count to start things off for Dawson Park. Park is technically the tying run in this situation, should all 3 be able to advance to home. Love to see if he could get his first home run here. Still looking for it. Coming into today's game, led the team in doubles and also stolen bases. The 0-1 count with 2 outs on the board. Dawson Park takes this one, rewarded with the tying count. 1-1, 2 runners on. Chase Kroberger at second, Will Plattner at first. Cohen Nelson staring down the zone just in front of his catcher, Dallas Brooks. The Commodore releases. This one clips the zone. 1-2. 1 strike away. Dawson Park doing everything he can to stay alive. Don't want to strand the 2 runners on. It's up to the incoming LSU Tiger. Cohen turns his left arm away and kicks. This one hammered out towards right field. Running for it is Slinker, and he will put it away. First test between these 2 teams on July 3rd, a year since the last time they met up at Lowell Park. Falmouth Commodores come out on top, 14-11, your final score. The hit counts to blow away, and so were those first 2 innings. Some of the best offensive play we've seen on Cape so far. The Cotuit Kettleers gearing up for what will be a 4th of July festival tomorrow as coaches go out to shake hands. Rob Cooper having a quick chat as they head down the line. Cotuit goes out to meet their bullpen in left field, and what a day it was for Cotuit bats, guys.
Yeah, the offense was really, really good. Anytime you score 11 runs, you expect to win the baseball game, and that just didn't happen today. Pitching couldn't hold up its end of the bargain, and the Cats are going to fall to 5-10. But signs of life, encouragement for the offense. Like where things are headed for that unit. Talk about Brady Chrisman breaking out a little bit. 3 for 5 night. 3-run homer, a double, a triple shy of the cycle. Good night for him. Landon Beaver getting his first homer of the summer. All in all, the offense looked really good. At-bats top to bottom were really, really good. Only one, 2, 3 inning. Base traffic every single inning. But gave up more runs than you score, you're not going to win. And that's what happened tonight.
It was a weird game. You had the ace on the mound in Jonathan Adelmann, and he just didn't have his stuff. Sometimes that happens with a starter. Haven't seen it from Adelmann. He had a sub-1 ERA entering today and couldn't get out of the first. Simply, he got one out and walked the 3 batters, gave up a couple hits, got hit well. The Commodores came to play today. First appearance, both teams kind of coming in on a losing streak, and Cats will fall to 4 losses in a row as the Commodores snap their 4-game losing streak, and they go to 7-9-1. Cats fall to 5-10-2.
Well, not to fret. If you take a look at the end of June last year, the Cats sat at a 4-9-1 record. They finished the season 17-20-3. It was good enough for a third-place seat in the West Division Finals. Also, some exciting news tomorrow. It's 4th of July, 250 years of the United States of America, gearing up basically at Lowell Park. There's a whole parade that fans can participate in. Our own Kettleers team will be a part of it, the intern staff too, so you can catch a look at your broadcast team over here if you want. The parade will be at 11 a.m. getting started at the Cotuit Post Office and proceeding down Main Street all the way to Cotuit Elementary School. The Cats will have a lot of fun festivities at Lowell Park before taking on same exact Commodores with a 5 p.m. first pitch. For my entire crew, our producer Adriana Leone, our broadcast director Joe Pratt, 2 guys to my right who keep making us better every day, Liam Ervin and Carson Mercier. My best friend Megan Haley for being here today. Super grateful for another day of Kettleers baseball. We'll see you tomorrow at 5 p.m. And like always, it's another great night of baseball on Cape Cod.